exactly like a vagabond, but he's not dressed very well. You can tell he's well travelled in those clothes. And as he grabs his quarterstaff, you'll probably notice he's got a bit of a nervous sensibility about him. But I'd say that's probably justified given the circumstances.
Okay, nice. Yeah, just one thing I wanted to add as well, just something I forgot. My character, he's got like sort of short, like sort of medium short, slightly sticky uppy white hair. He looks kind of middle-aged, but he also has a band across his forehead, and on it there's like a sigil of like scales, and it would be something that you guys may or may not know about. Maybe do like a check or something.
Yeah, sure.
It.
Well,
so it's religion. It's religion. Based,
okay.
So
15.
Probably say Ferg knows.
It's alphabetical on the skills.
There's probably no difference.
Oh, fine.
Abilities. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. We've got skills. Fine.
That's got skills.
The suspense.
We have another laptop if you'd rather.
No, that's all good.
You sure?
Yeah, no, that's fine. 15.
Okay, 15.
15. Okay, yeah. I'd say you both know what it is.
So you probably just recognise it as a sigil of that belongs to the religion of Kelemvor, who's a sort of neutral god of death. Depending on sort of how much you know, they're typically like they're almost a little bit like sort of hospice workers that you find around the land who like help people with their death. If that makes sense.
Cool.
If they're suffering.
Yeah. Just anyone.
Yeah. Out of death. Cool. Okay. And do you want to say names and stuff?
Well, we can probably introduce as we.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, so my character would probably step forward and look between you guys and sort of say, how long have you two been here?
I don't know. I just woken up. How about you?
Yes, the same. And how about you, Firbolg?
Yeah, lads, I don't know. I've not been here for long. I just woke up.
This is strange. I find this spider in the centre of the room a little unsettling. Yeah, do either of you have a way out of here?
No, but at least it's dead. Could be worse.
This is true, yes.
It seems these bars are well made. I can't find any weakness to them with my eyes. But how about you? Is there your walls are thick like mine? Yes.
Yes, they are indeed. I do have one way of getting out, but I
Can I just quickly say, do you want to do an investigation?
Sure.
Yeah.
Only 6.
Okay. No, you didn't really see anything.
Sure.
I would say I think I'd rather wait before I use it. It's hard to say what could come next. But I do have one way, but it would create rather a loud noise.
Without knowing who our captors are, I'm reluctant to give away the fact we are awake. Perhaps that might be our best chance of getting out of here is the surprise element.
Indeed, I can always use it later as well. Tell me, what are your names?
My name Clipper.
Clipper, it's a pleasure. I'm Aiden.
Aiden. I'm Catrich.
Catrich, yeah, right. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. Could I try having a look around?
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely. Give me an investigation. Do you want to do that as well?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Did you say investigation?
Yeah.
21.
21. How much?
11.
Okay. So I'd say, Henry, what you notice on your
Catrick.
Sorry, yeah, Catrick. What you notice, kind of scratched into your wall, is a symbol. I'm going to give you these symbols, and I want you to not show them to anyone else.
Just a swastika. Weak. Sorry, I do it.
So, I'll hide the back as well, just because they're a bit thin. They're going to see it. So I'd say, Henry, you find that kind of scratched onto the back wall, the stone wall of your cell. Oscar, with the 21, I'm going to say you find your own symbol, but you also find something else.
Okay.
So here's your symbol. Remember, keep these nice and we don't want other people seeing these.
I assume it doesn't mean anything to me, though.
Not currently. Maybe never. And then what you also discover is in the back of your in the stone wall, one of the bricks is a little bit loose.
Okay.
You kind of grasp it, and start pulling with a scrape and a kind of grinding sound. You manage to pull it out, and inside is a little box about this big. What would you like to do?
I say, guys, I think I found something, and I'll take out the box. Can I do another investigation to see if it's like trapped or anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'm going to walk to the edge of my cell and peer over.
You probably can't make it out. It's quite dark and you're still quite far away.
Sure.
I was saying, just to give it an idea, I said there's a row of 10 and a row of 10. I'd say two of you, maybe Ferg and Oscar. What are your names again?
Aiden.
Aiden. Clipper. Aiden and Clipper are the two opposite sides of this wall. And then Catrick is in the middle. So you're kind of as far away from each other as you possibly can be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say, yes, a loose brick in the wall. I got a 9 on the investigation, by the way, to see if it's trapped or anything. I mean, would I notice anything with that? Or?
You wouldn't notice anything. It seems it's just a very dark, almost onyx kind of stone box.
Okay.
As I say, about that big. Doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay.
But you rolled a 9.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I'll crack it open. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's absolutely fine. You're dead. What you see...
I would just like to say my heart literally fell. For like a millisecond.
Imagine
I clocked it.
the first time you played a character in 3, you're gone in the first 5 minutes.
Also, it didn't even let you choose to remove the brick. Remove the brick.
No, I would have removed it.
I know you would. It's just funny that that's what you look at. Open the brick, remove the box, you're dead.
Wait.
Okay, so what you see in the centre of the, you kind of flip up the thing. It's a very thin box, by the way. In the centre are 3 spheres, each with different symbols going around the outside.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Can I compare them to the symbol that I found on the wall? See
Absolutely.
if any of them match up.
There are some. There's one that matches your symbol.
Okay, interesting. All right. Before I sort of say anything else about it, can I start by touching it? See if anything happens?
Touching it is fine. Nothing happens.
It's not there's no I mean, in terms of the symbols themselves, are they just etched into stone or something, or
Yes, yeah. Sorry. So it's stone engravings. There is, I mean, what you might notice is on each concentric circle, they're within each other, by the way. So there's one on the outside, one on the inside,
Okay.
one further in.
is there one in the centre?
There's one. It's not a full circle.
Yeah,
it's
but
still
it's
a ring, but there's one that's furthermost in.
Okay.
They on each one there's 5 different symbols.
Okay, even on this, regardless of size, there's
Yeah.
5 on each. Okay, interesting. And do they do they rotate or articulate in any way that I can see?
Yeah. So one of the rings on yours rotates.
Okay.
The other 2 do not.
Interesting. Okay, in this case,
It might be a good point to give you this,
Okay,
another
yeah.
thing that you need to hide,
mhm.
and say those are the symbols of your circle that rotates.
Okay, cool. And also, just check, is this...
I did, by the way.
Yeah, I will do. Just to confirm as well, my symbol isn't on this particular...
It's not.
Okay, fine, alright. Alright, I'll say to the others, guys, I found this... I found this strange box with a symbol as well on the nearby wall. Have you got anything similar in yours?
Let me have a look. I'm going to prod some of the bricks in the back of my wall, see if I've got
I would say now that you've got somebody pointing it out to you, you're both going to find. You haven't yet found your symbol or the box. Henry's got. Catrick has got his symbol, but not the box. I would say with Aiden having found all of his stuff and kind of guiding you, you're probably both going to find them without having to do any more checks.
Sure.
So, Catrick, this is the rotating circle in your one. Now, bear in mind, all of you have got all three. You just can only rotate one each.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And then this is your symbol and your group of. Ow! Holy fuck!
Oh shit!
Glass.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What from?
That was literally stood upright in the woods.
Yeah, I didn't want someone else to DM. I knew it'd get him.
It's
It's
got a
fun.
spike on the end of
Yeah,
it.
what's it? What could it be from even? What kind of glass is it?
Someone must have smashed the glass.
Is it like glassy
at
glass?
some point.
It's
Maybe like a wine glass.
yeah, it's not very curved. I don't know what that's from. Weird.
Can we get a picture, mate?
Jesus.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so presumably these guys have found their simp stuff, have they? Right.
Yeah.
Carrick will say, "Oh yeah, I've got a box as well. And have you noticed symbols on the wall?"
Yes, I found a symbol in my cell as well. I don't know how it relates to this little box. I think I can turn one of these rings.
I would say, as I mentioned to Oscar, to
Aiden.
Sorry, that's going to take.
It's alright, yeah, there's no worry about it.
You can see your symbol on one of the rings. You can't rotate. Just so you're aware.
Okay, I'll say. What do your? Can you describe your symbols to me? Perhaps it's the same as mine.
Yes, my symbol's like question mark, but no dot.
Interesting. I have one of them on my. Do you know? Does it matter which ring each of us have? Like middle, outer ring, inner. Okay, sure. I'll say I've got one of them on my outer ring. How about you, Catrick?
If we use the Latin alphabet, it would look like the letter X.
Can I make an intelligence check?
like cross scimitars, it looks.
Oh, like a curvy X. Right, let me do it.
I'm just gonna turn my ring once.
Okay.
Nothing happened, or just.
No, nothing happens.
Cool.
I would say. Mine looks. I don't seem to have an X-like symbol on mine. However,
I've got one on mine. Crossed swords, yes.
Hang on, I need to gruff down a little bit. 1 minute. My symbol is like the top of a triangle with a line coming down the middle and a dot on the end.
I've got that on my orb.
Interesting. I mean, surely we have to find a way to align these. Perhaps this is some sick sort of game from our captor.
What if we each put the one that we've got, because we've all got one that crosses over. What if we each put that on the top?
Worth a shot.
Okay, so what are you saying we do?
Like, so all of the symbols that we've named, because I think we've each got. Like,
We put one of our symbols on 12 o'clock sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah. So we begin manoeuvring. Does that do anything?
I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh shit.
Have you got plasters?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Fergie.
Yeah.
Sorry, could you maybe take this bowl?
Oh, you go to the kitchen?
Oh, I'll take this.
Thanks, darling.
rotates around, so it's on 12 o'clock. Oh. One other thing, Will. Presumably the symbols are quite small on the walls, but one thing that you, one of the Eldritch invocations I have is that I have Devil's Sight.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, cool. So just to, I can see in when you normally have Dark Sight and it's grey. For me, it's the same as normal.
Yeah. So they're like
probably too small for me to see from another cell. Are they like the others?
You could. I mean, you would notice the other cells that are unoccupied don't have any.
Okay, interesting.
And you're too far away to see the other person.
All of them. Yeah, sure.
They're a bit like faded and they're quite old at this point. So.
Okay, interesting.
How's the foot doing? Well?
It's fine. I'm just conscious about bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, fair enough. That's antisocial. Get kicked off a flight for that.
You did.
No, but you could.
Oh.
Yeah. So someone did. I saw it on the news recently because they were coming back from Turkey and they had like a hair transplant and they were getting kicked off the flight because their scalp was bleeding.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What, does health risk or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm a bastard. I'm a straight up bandage.
It's a bit much.
You maybe just press your foot on the tissue on the floor or something.
Tape some tissue onto it, isn't it?
It's fine. I'll just stand on the thingy. Yeah.
Just stand in the glass.
Just one thing as well, as we're rotating as well, something I maybe would have pointed out before, as I say, Clipper, Catrick, I can see into the other cells, and I've noticed that it doesn't seem like many of the others around us seem to have the symbols as well. So we've clearly been put here for some reason.
Yes, it would be far too much coincidence.
Why did they put me all the way over on the opposite corner then?
Okay, so yeah, we rotate them to 12 o'clock. Does anything happen? As we align them?
Each of you hold up your symbols and the symbol that you are rotating to the centre. Nobody look at each other's.
Oh, as in to you?
Yeah, to me.
Okay, so I'm having that one point up.
Which one?
This one.
Yep.
I've got that one.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing that one.
Yeah. And can you show me your symbol quickly? Yeah, cool. Okay, nice. So, as you rotate, I might have missed this detail. As you rotate your one, it rotates on everyone else's.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry,
Okay.
I should have mentioned that.
Mhm.
So, as you're rotating, the other two that aren't yours are also rotating into place. And when you get them all aligned up to 12 o'clock, there's a very nice, soft clunk. And a similar matching clunk kind of resonates from each of your cells as the cells
Interesting.
Nice.
Okay. Alright.
Good idea, Catridge.
All of them.
Full of
Oh.
it, maybe.
already sassy with this
Life here, son. Are the ceilings higher as I clamber out of my cell?
Yeah, sure. I'll say
God,
this.
I'll take out my
There's a
stick.
peak, so you can stand there.
Yeah, nice.
And as you, well, do you want to step out of your cells or?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As you step out your cells, you kind of would notice, along with the dais with the spider, on one end you have a door that is locked. Well, maybe you have to go and test that yourself.
Could be.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to be forthcoming with that stuff. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
I mean, you can find out. in
Yeah,
10
exactly.
seconds,
Yeah.
right? On the other wall, inscribed in blood, is: "You awaken, but your fate was sealed long ago. This place watches. It knows your fears. It hungers. Your every victory here is an illusion. Remember that."
Interesting. I was typing it all down as you said it, like really smoothly, but I hadn't clicked on the documents. I was like,
What's the second half after this place watches?
This place watches. It knows your fears. It hungers. Your every victory here is an illusion. Remember that.
at this point, I'm going to say, so there's like step out the cell, locked door, blood, wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to look to the other ones and say, I can't say I've been in a situation quite like this before, but I feel like we could be under threat. I think it's important that we know what one another are capable of. I myself, I'm good with the blade. I can use some dark magics as well if needs be. How about you?
Well, I can do a little bit of magic, but it might go a bit awry.
What do you mean?
Don't worry too much about it. What are the odds? 1 in 20, give or take. What about you, Bird? What about you, Kenku?
Well, I am good at healing. I'm quite quick, and I punch very fast. That's pretty much it. Oh, and I'm quite sneaky, but if they are watching, I don't know how well I can hide here.
Right. Okay. Say, or maybe could I maybe walk over to the door and sort of try it? Like, what's the vibe of the door?
It's chilling.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't.
It's like a so around it is like an archway of stone, and then it's a wooden door with metallic kind of rusting frame and bars across the front of it.
Okay. All right. Interesting. But the bars are like embedded in the door, are they, sort of thing?
No.
Oh.
But there is a key hole on the right hand side. Again, similar kind of rusted metal.
Okay.
Can I check out what do you call it? A dais?
Yeah, like a stone.
Like a plinth type thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I check that out, see if there's like markings and the spider, see like
Yeah.
any like tools or anything?
Yeah, I think I'll wander over and have a prod at the spider as well. With my
You're going to have a prod at the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to give me investigation checks?
Sure.
19.
14.
Cool. Okay, so with the 14, you were kind of mainly focused on the dais anyway. There's no real markings or anything. There's no like language or anything. There's little frilly bits and stuff. But it's all quite
ornamentation.
Yeah, exactly. It's all quite old and it's a bit run down, and you know the rock is kind of eroded away a little bit. With your 19, you wanted to investigate the spider. Yeah. So what would you like to do with the spider?
I was just going to have a little prod with my quarterstaff, make sure it's actually dead, and then maybe just have a little look around, really.
Look around the spider.
The spider's like on the dais, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think with the 19, I'm probably going to give you this. I was expecting it to take a little bit longer, but that's fine. So you're kind of prodding and poking it, and where it's carapace, or what would you say, the body of the spider? Abdomen is kind of ripped open. You see a little glint of metal.
Lads, I think there's something in the spider.
As I'm sort of looking at the weird door, I kind of look over and say, "What do you mean in the spider?"
Well, it's not living, and I think someone's put something in it.
Don't tell me you went digging around in that fucking thing.
I wanted to make sure it was dead.
How can you blame him? It looks so tasty.
I'll say, right. What have you found?
I don't know. I guess I'll get a little bit closer, try and inspect it a bit more. I don't know if I'm ready to fully fist the spider corpse yet.
Okay.
Like, see if I can tell what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it's quite hard to see through the kind of organs and all the blood that is still very much oozing out to the
I guess
sides.
I'll fist the spider corpse.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of go digging around you towards the area where you saw the little glint of metal, and you retrieve from it a very bloody key.
A key? Is that a door over there?
Yep, and it has a lock.
Wait, let me just check the key very fast. I have my hand out. Yes. Very nice. I bet this would go in a good lock.
As you're kind of inspecting it, there's still blood dripping off of it.
Absentmindedly wipe the blood. Sorry. Key. Yes.
Perfect. I'll go towards the door and say, "It can't be a coincidence. A lock and a key." And I'll put it in the door.
Found the second puzzle.
What could it mean?
I'll try and put it in the door and fail the dex check the first time.
What's that from where somebody's like, all I have to do is press the button,
Oh,
and they like
Futurama.
miss the button.
With the computer that figures a big question out or something. Remember?
I can't
It's also a
remember
nose making
From
machine or something.
Amazonian place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool. So you put it in, and you find that it rotates as you try.
Perfect. Great
The
result.
steel bars kind of sheath down into the floor and disappear, and once again the door opens up. As you walk into the next room, it's quite a small room. It's just stone, looks very much like the previous room did, the cells. As you walk towards, there's an opposite door. There is another locked door. On the door, inscribed above it, kind of framing it, it says, "Use your head to paint me red. Inside of thee resides your key."
I don't like the sound of that.
Right, who's headbutting it?
Is there anything else going on in the room?
Not really.
Have we got also? Is it torches? Is it like technically?
Yes, yeah. There's still torches around. It's still pretty dim.
But just from like a gameplay perspective, is it like technically dim light?
No,
Oh, okay, fine.
you can see it.
Sure,
But
yeah.
just-
it's not worth
it's
like creating more light or anything.
No,
Fine,
no,
sure,
no.
yeah.
You can investigate the room if you like, but it's just a room.
Yeah,
It's
alright,
all-
that's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what does it say again?
Use your head to paint me red. Inside of thee resides your key.
Surely it doesn't want blood from our heads.
Well, I think it wants blood from. It surely must be blood. And I sort of step forward and say, I'll try something. And I sort of reach down into my boot and I pull out quite a fine, quite sharp-looking knife. And I just like make a little cut along my forehead, and I like take that and just try like rubbing it either along the text or on the door or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you smear it, you see the blood kind of slowly turns to this golden colour and then starts to bubble and pustulate and goes from this golden down to this kind of black, horrible, and it kind of slowly spreads across the door. And
I'd sort of be like stepping back a little bit at this point as well.
Yeah. And as it starts to bubble, and the black bubbling is kind of taking over the whole door, you start to see a figure slowly start crawling out of the door.
Okay.
As it comes, it starts out kind of just as a glob at the beginning, and it takes more and more of the form of yourself. Would everyone roll for initiative?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Do you have the whiteboard?
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah. Pen?
There's some in the drawer, I think.
Okay.
Remember to do your initiative as well.
You mean your initiative?
Whoa.
Got to 14.
Nice. I got 9.
I got 21.
21. Okay, so 14. 9. Okay. Wait.
Not so easy, is it?
No, because I rolled on your character sheet as well,
Oh.
and I got a 9. So I was wondering if it was just your roll or if
Do you want to do like a 20 for 20? I did it with the dice.
Oh, okay, fine. No, then we.
Do you want to do like a roll for roll and see who goes first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoever's got higher dex.
So I got 13 this time.
19.
Okay.
So
does that mean
Well, I'll stick with my 10. That was just a contested.
that's not necessarily it's both 9, but the higher 9 goes first?
Yeah.
and then your name is Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Clipper, what would you like to do?
So this thing is just formed into the shape of Aiden.
Yeah.
And is it like approaching me?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So it's as it started out as a globule and then it slowly started to take the form of Aiden, and then it will literally become a full representation of Aiden, just in kind of still this black, still slight bubbling, kind of leaving footsteps of this black sludge behind it.
Does it look aggressive? Is it
It's
drawing
not
away?
very welcoming. Yeah.
I would sort of just stay quick as well. I'd maybe shout out just quickly as we're sort of like getting our shit together. Just say, "In the key is inside. The key is inside of thee." Or something.
Yeah,
Presumably
fair.
the key's inside this
Yeah.
thing.
Alright, that informs my thing.
Well, then let's get it. And I'll run up and smash him with my quarterstaff, please.
What are the rolls?
Okay, so I'm going to do 3 attacks. So quarterstaff, a 9 to hit.
No, misses.
Okay, second quarterstaff attack, 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, and an arm strike, fucking 10 to hit.
Misses.
Rolled so badly.
Lucky.
Alright, I'll run over to this guy, try and smash him, and like catch my staff on the walls of the room or whatever, like bang off the other one, go to punch him and just like go over his shoulder.
It's very
Yeah.
incorporeal.
Yeah.
Still there, like punch through the like blobs off him. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Nice.
Alright, perfect.
What a great way to start this.
What a shit character.
Losing his friend.
Patrick?
I think I will cast Firebolt at this thing. See what it does.
Cool.
It feels like fire should be anti-goo.
That was bolt, not ball, by the way.
You're all great.
I got a 20.
Oh, nice.
And that's when it.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
shit,
you
okay.
do 3 attacks with it, right? I think firebolt. Oh no, the cantrip. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. I was
cantrip.
thinking
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
What am I thinking of? Scorching ray.
Fireball. Don't magic missile.
Yeah,
Scorching
Scorching
Ray,
Ray is
yeah.
the 3 one, yeah. Cool.
Cool, okay. How much damage are we looking at?
20.
Hell yeah.
Fair.
Give us a description, Han.
Yeah. I say that.
Oh, sorry, I haven't used
I'm describing it.
Do you want me to give?
Yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
of course,
Seems-
thank you.
Yeah.
You can't really just seeing Clipper struggle to hit it and everything. Will once he suppresses the keyhole, stuff against the wall, he'll sort of visibly panic a little bit, and with orb in hand. Loves this orb. You're gonna see this a lot. He'll just kind of fling his arm out, and as he does that, a fireball will fling out of his hand.
Cool. What does the orb look like?
Round.
But is it like?
Yeah,
Is
I would
it like
say-
light or is it like a physical?
no, it's round and it's kind of.
Right, so establish this round.
Wait, what shape is it?
Spheroid, orb like.
Oh, got it, yeah.
So when you say it's like a cube.
How many corners?
Infinite?
Molly Molly Dexter.
It's kind of glassy and black, and you'd need to like inspect it pretty closely to notice that there's kind of a sort of dark, kind of greenish swirling around inside.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. That was my phone, not me farting.
Hey, you're the DM, mate.
Let him rip. Comes with the territory.
Cool. Okay, and then so you're probably the closest to this thing.
Yeah.
Having just attacked it.
could you tell us what happens to it when it like does anything sort of happen as it gets hit? Is it just sort of like normal?
Yeah, you would see the yes. What would that look like? Yeah, so you would see your firebolt kind of go straight into his chest, and there'd be like a whoop, and then from inside you see it kind of light, like a light ray kind of on the inside of his chest, and then that kind of disappears, and it looks like it's fine. It looks like nothing's happened.
Sure. Can I just check quickly as well, because it was a nat 20, did I need to do anything else with my rolling, or I can't remember how it works?
Did you roll double the dice?
No, I just rolled 2. Oh, I guess it would have done it automatically, actually, because I swear it rolled.
Yeah,
Oh,
we do.
yeah,
The thing is,
yeah.
though, is I mean, I'm not sure if you want to use this, but what we've normally used for the, I always get it the wrong way around, but I think what D&D Beyond
D&D rolls it.
It rolls it twice.
Yeah,
Oh, amazing.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Rather than
it
doubling
doubles
it.
the amount of dice when you click on it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Cool. Yeah, so you kind of see this light from the inside, and then that light just disappears, and it kind of carries on.
All that's not good.
So it is going to go towards Clipper, and with do you have 2 attacks?
Only with certain weapons.
Which one?
So I do with my. Well, it sort of depends how he came out and what. I mean, just
He's a perfect image of you as you are currently.
he's an image of me as I am. I mean, I sort of need to. I don't want to give something away, like by asking a question that might.
He will have all of the weapons that you have.
But does he have all the abilities that I have?
You're gonna have to find out.
Well, this is the thing. It affects what weapons he would have.
Okay. I would say probably not.
Okay. Well, in that case, he'd be using his 2 scimitars.
And he gets 2 attacks with that.
I think he might only. Sorry, let me just double check.
That's
But
fine.
the second doesn't have.
Well, as in, so he can attack with one scimitar and then attack with the other one. He can definitely do that, but whether he gets to do that twice depends on.
Oh no, that's all I mean.
He can do that. Yeah, he can do
slashes.
two weapon
Yeah.
fighting. But the second, I've if you've got my sheet, it has both. One of them doesn't have the modifier on, which you do with two weapon fighting.
Cool. It's got the offhand roll in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So let's see, 26 to hit,
Oof.
Yup.
and
I'll do it.
and an 11.
No.
Okay. So you're going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Where's my
Cool. Aiden, you're up.
Nice. Sorry, here it is. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm really sorry.
no worries.
I want to check
Everyone
this
use their characters.
because I've got a packed weapon and I've got a. Sorry, this is annoying. It just affects what this guy can do as well. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So he actually, just so you know, he should have had. So the weapon which still has the modifier on it, he should have actually been able to do another attack with that.
Okay.
If you want, but we can do it next time. Because just to let you know, I have 2 packed weapons, and with each of my packed weapons, I can attack twice.
I see. Okay. We'll skip that for this turn.
Okay.
But,
Sure.
Shatter.
So there's a thing which does take an action to do typically, but
Okay.
I would have liked to have thought that I would have been doing it, which is summoning my
Packed weapon.
main packed weapon. Can I get away with that, or would that
I think
result in him
seeing
getting it?
as you were the last to go, you probably had the time to.
Okay,
summon
sure,
that.
yeah.
I think that's fair. If you were first to go, I probably would have said no.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
So yeah, you see Aiden. He kind of holds his hand out as though he's got a weapon there. You see that he kind of casts his staff down to one side, and these kind of like almost like shadows of smoke, kind of like wisp between his hands, and eventually form into quite a large greatsword, which looks, it's a pretty sort of generic greatsword, leather hilt, but it just kind of ever so slightly gives off these little sort of smoky whispers, if you like. And with that, he would lurch forward and try and see if I can hack a key out of this motherfucker. So I'm gonna make my 2 attacks with that. How do I use this thing? Yeah, here we go. So I got I got 22.
Yep.
And I'm not rolling my normal dice. I should do. And a 20.
Yeah,
not
both hit.
dirty 20. Okay, cool. So damage. Total damage is 19.
He did.
Oh hell yeah! Nice. Okay, so I sort of step forward, initially go for a slash, just like with one swoop, try and cut his head off, and then with the other slash, I kind of try and cleave him down the middle to see if I can spill a key out of him.
Cool, yeah. So you see he perfectly just kind of molds to your sword as it slashes down, and he loses all form. He just kind of starts to disintegrate into the ground. From the ground, it will then slowly pull back to the door, and you can see it starts to bubble again, and some smoke starts coming off it, and the door slowly disintegrates.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
It's nice to know that you guys can kill me in 2 rounds. Or 1 round even. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe
And
not.
that's what Ethan Clipper doing.
I'm also going to say, well, that was embarrassing. As I walk off, I rattle my staff, and one of the red gems hanging off it illuminates, and I like touch my chest, and I get my health back.
All of it? How much you?
6, and I got 5 points of damage. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to, I just as well, I'm going to sort of keep my, I don't know, I'd probably get rid of the sword. It's kind of sacred. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd see, the only thing you'd notice really is that, like, before I decorporate it, you see that using like the very bottom of my robe, I give it like a real, like, sort of annoyingly thorough wipe down before allowing it to go back into its wherever it goes.
Sure. Garrett just kind of polishes the orb on his t-shirt a bit and then sticks it back in his pocket. Not too fast.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. So the door is disintegrated, and through it you can see a corridor. Similar stone, similar torches on the walls, but you can't see much beyond that. What would you like to do?
Did you say another door or a corridor?
Through the door, there's a corridor. Yeah.
How long is the corridor?
You can't see the end of it.
As in...
It's pretty long.
Okay, sure. But
There's nothing magical in stopping you from seeing it. It's just long.
I see. But we don't see any, like, little pin of light or anything like that. It's just, like, long, dark corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say, you two, any of you good at, particularly good at spotting traps or anything like that?
I'm pretty perceptive. Perhaps I should go first. I'm light-footed and I'll keep an eye on the ground.
Very well. You lead the way.
I have this torch. I like torch.
Sure.
There are torches on the wall, so it's you can see, but you just can't see the end of the corridor.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
it's
it's lit.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay, fair.
fucking lit.
Yeah.
Alright,
But
fine.
no.
Put the torch out.
It's gonna be useless.
Just showing off.
I'll say, Catrick, go in between us. I'll watch your back, and as you walk past, I'll sort of in a friendly way, I'll say, what kind of warrior doesn't wear any armor? As I sort of pat you along forward.
Well, not really needed in my line of work. I'm an accountant, but
Me from the front. But it's just a hindrance.
He says, to each their own. Mine's saved my life more times than I can count.
As I walk forwards, I'm going to make extra effort to keep an eye on the walls.
That's
and the
fine.
grounds,
Yeah.
Just
Do you want to roll an investigation?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or perception. I don't know.
Perception.
So it's typically perception to like spot things that might be there,
Sure.
like traps,
Yeah. That
and
makes sense.
investigation for like using
Looking
your
at
brain to
something.
figure out clues based on
Yeah,
what you can see, if that
got
makes
it.
sense.
Give me a perception.
Sure. Active, yeah. 12.
Cool. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you don't really see anything. It's just a very bare, kind of barren stone walls and ceiling. It's just low enough that you have to stoop.
Such bad neck pain.
Yeah, just scrapes his face. Who needs armor?
I'm sort of imagining like Catrick just like with his kind of like sway arms like a bit like fucking hell, it's such a great image of this giant lanky Gerbo.
Both arms and head rubbing on them.
Cool. So you're gonna keep just walking down this corridor?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Until we spot anything, so I got
Oh yeah, I was going to say Kara should probably have a little look around as it goes as well,
Mhm.
just make sure there's nothing he's missing. But
Yeah. Do you want to do another perception?
sure.
I would say as well to you guys, I would just say I don't suppose either of you have any way to pick up on magical traces or anything like that.
No, I'm not in tune with the weave, you see.
Very well.
Nothing from me, unfortunately.
It's quite alright.
Trying to avoid the stuff where I can.
Let me make a note of that. So as you're walking down this corridor for what seems like quite a long time, eventually nothing's kind of coming up. There's no doors, there's no entrances, there's no nothing. Eventually you just come to a wall in front of you. So seemingly it looks like a dead end. What would you like to do?
What does it look like behind us? Small corridor.
Behind you, the way you just come,
Yeah.
there's now a wall.
How far away?
Right behind you.
So like what?
You're now boxed in.
Oh,
There's
shit.
just enough space for all three of you to stand.
Ritual mutter, oh, I don't like stuff like this, and he'll start prodding at the walls with his quarter staff again, just seeing if anything loose or anything like that. But
Do you want to do a investigation?
yeah, sure.
As he's poking around, I sort of say, "Wow, this is cosy, eh, lads?"
7.
7.
It's like being back in the
The
nest.
walls.
Oh, nice. Including the
Yeah.
one behind us?
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
It's a
just
solid,
all wall.
firm wall. You prod it with your staff.
Yeah.
Nothing kind of seems out of place. Nothing loose. Nothing. Yeah.
Definitely low walls, lad.
Yeah.
I cast darkness.
That's actually something else I meant to say is the lights have all disappeared with the
Oh, so it's completely dark.
corridor behind you. Having disappeared, it's now pitch black in this.
Oh, I really don't.
You
like
have dark
this.
sight. Do you guys have dark sight?
I don't think I do, no.
Okay, so Bosch is the only one. Aiden is the only one that can see. What would you guys like to do?
I might put up my torch now.
I would say, I'd sort of say, maybe don't light that in here. You might catch us on fire, and I just do dancing lights, which is 4 little orbs basically that cast.
Sure.
They're not super bright. Just sort of hover around the place.
Cozy.
Yeah, you know, a picnic.
Yeah.
No got any rations.
I could get used to this new spot.
Okay, yeah. So we're in a little box. Now we've got now they've got this light as well. Is there anything to see?
There's nothing that you can see.
I'm blind.
And it's just stone on the roof as well.
Yep.
Seen it.
Stone below, stone above.
I think Karen should probably start softly panicking a little bit. You can probably tell he's sweating a bit, and he'll say, "You were behind, weren't you?"
So you were in the middle of us two.
Yeah. I'll say, "Ian, do you want to try pushing on that wall that's just come behind us?"
I go, yeah, I'll try that, and I push and push against this wall.
Mm-hmm. It's a stone wall.
It's
It's
full
solid,
stone wall.
fully solid. Doesn't move. Doesn't give an inch.
I say, I mean, I'm not the strongest, but I'm not having any luck here.
Let me try something.
I put out a crowbar.
Okay.
I start like trying to chisel at the wall, like so that
The
what's
wall
around
behind
the
you.
rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the one ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's quite old and it's a bit dilapidated. There's a little bits of mortar that will come falling out, but nothing substantial that you don't make any real impact on the wall.
Okay.
Seems like a very solid one.
So I sort of say, I've sort of forgotten it. Do any of you remember what it said in the first room in blood?
Yes. You awaken, but your fate was sealed long ago. This place watches. It knows your fears. It hungers. Your every victory here is an illusion. Remember that.
I mean, clearly there's some sort of strange magic going on here. Is there any that kind of thing that happened? Could I try making an Arcana check to see if I can figure out anything about like what the nature of that, what we've just experienced is?
Yes, absolutely.
So give it a go.
Yeah.
So that's a 14.
14. Cool.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how. What would you learn from this?
Well, so I would consider
it's a magic wall.
Yeah, I mean, I'd consider Aidan like a relatively scholarly person. You know, like he's read a fair few tomes and stuff. He understands a bit about magic and stuff that's out there. So maybe like, perhaps like if it's illusion magic, is there any sort of does this seem like the sort of thing that might need dispelling to overpower or something? You know?
Okay. I would say it's. Sorry, I just need to remember what the schools of magic are.
It's cool as in here, isn't it?
Yes. It's,
Yeah.
So.
You'd probably, with a 14, you'd probably have an idea that it's illusory magic.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of all.
Yeah, fair enough.
You don't know what spell it is. You don't know, like how to stop it or anything.
Okay. Yeah.
You know that the caster would have to be relatively powerful in order to create this illusion.
Especially a physical illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You say you know something about magic. Perhaps you can check to see if this wall is an illusion. Perhaps just the knowledge might break the charm.
I'll try sort of like pressing my hand against the wall and seeing if there's any sort of inkling, like could I maybe do an investigation or something to see if there's any giveaway that it's like not quite as it seems or something like that, or if it's like
you can
super,
absolutely give it a go.
alright, it may well be just super hyper realistic or something. Shit roll, I got 6 total.
Yeah, it just looks like a wall.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So, I think it's quite potent magic. I can't seem to detect anything myself.
So this is where it ends for Catherine.
I poke the ceiling with my staff.
Mm-hmm.
Does it just bonk it as well?
Just bonks it.
You said some like mortar and stuff fell off the wall when you used his crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
Did that seem inconsequential, or did it seem like maybe something?
Really inconsequential.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can keep hacking away at it if you want, but it would take a very long time to remove these. They're quite big stones.
Okay. At this, Aidan will say, it says they're always watching. We could try just asking for help.
Yes, if the caster is nearby, he might be able to hear us.
I say, whoever's out there, why have you taken us here? What's going on?
You hear the sound of your voice reverberating off the walls.
Fuck you.
And deathly silence follows.
Is now a good time to remember that furbolgs have detect magic? Do we think there's anything that detecting it might do, or are already basically there? I mean, I can give it a go.
You could see that. Can you like detect magical signs? No, nothing like that.
He's only been a furbolg for like 27 years, man. It doesn't know what he can do.
I think best to try anything at this point.
Maybe-
More information, the better.
Maybe canonically, as Catrick, maybe this is like the the first time he discovers it.
Yeah.
Because he is a sorcerer, right? He's just kind of like
Yeah.
in your confusion. yeah.
I pull out my very round orb, and I don't know. As I kind of gaze into it and sort of run my hand over it a little bit, I will cast Detect Magic. I get it twice.
Yeah, because you can do it either as a verbal use or as a spell cast. It's up to you.
One of them has you 1 out of 1. Is that the?
That's the one that you can use, yeah, and then you can cast it additionally with using spell slots if you want to.
Oh, sure.
You've got to read the description of it. Have you casted it?
I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I sense magic in this way, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone. 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. And I also need to roll a d20, I think, because it's first level.
Oh yeah. No, you need a D100.
No, d20 to see if I need to roll the d100.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's only on a nat 20.
Oh.
Everyone roll. Yeah?
Use a physical dice.
Oh no, it's all good. It's a 3. I think that means it just shows everyone when it says everyone roll. Yeah, it's just a 3, so it's all good. So I just detect magic.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, there's you're gonna see a faint aura on the wall coming from the
Just
school.
the one wall.
The one that was behind
Yes.
School of Illusion, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Says, well, at least we know that it's that individual wall that is an illusion. Clearly, it's potent enough to stop us from simply walking or pushing through. Is there? Could I attempt moving one of my dancing lights, which is magic? Does it go through the wall, which you can't normally do for other things?
No, it can't.
Okay, sure. So it's blocked by the wall as well.
Cat Rich will turn to Aiden and say, "You're still bleeding from your head. Do you want to try rubbing some blood on it? See if that does out."
Yeah, can't hurt. And I do.
Ow!
Yeah, sort of like, get a bit. There's maybe a bit of a drip down my face at this point. I've probably wiped off, to be honest, but I wipe a bit off and try wiping it along the wall.
The wall that was behind you, yeah.
The illusory wall.
Yeah. So you see, as you smear this blood, there is now a streak of blood on the wall.
I do it to each of the walls.
I tell you what, roll a d20 for me.
Okay, just a flat d20.
Yeah.
Okay. 7. Dead.
There's blood on all the walls now.
Can I?
Blood isn't strong enough.
Can I try pushing the wall in front of us? See if that
Yes,
moves?
you can. Again, nothing happens. Roll another d20 for me. Just a flat d20.
14.
Nothing happens. You don't find anything.
Okay. Someone want to try pushing the side walls?
I'll try pushing the sidewall.
Nothing happens.
Great.
Yeah. Interesting.
I've got a feeling it's the one in front of us, lads. I can't explain it. There's just something about it.
Perhaps sorcerer's intuition. I'm going to inspect the wall as well.
Which one?
The one that's opposite to the illusory wall. So like the direction we were going, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Give me an investigation.
That one.
You miss the wall.
With my eyes. Yeah, no, there's definitely nothing here, guys.
I think Cat Rich is going to go to sit down and kind of lean against one of the walls, one of the side walls, just because at this point he's stumped.
Cool.
He doesn't want to slouch anymore.
Yeah. Calippo, you have any ideas?
No, this feels like a coffin. I worry it might be us.
Cheery.
That's me. Everybody here is an illusion.
I'm going to sort of say, I'm just going to try something. Just watch yourself a little bit, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the wall
Mm-hmm.
in question.
Okay.
So I think it's a
Which one? The illusory wall?
no, the
The other one?
yeah.
Okay. Roll me damage.
Okay. So you see, just a description of Eldritch Blast as well. For me, you see that it's like, as I sort of hold my hand out, you hear this little like, as you see like these shadows just kind of appear in my hand as they sort of create a little singularity, and then it just goes, and just zips forward and collides with the wall with a bit of a boom, perhaps. It's like,
Yeah. Can you roll me
Roll
your
the damage.
d20?
as in to like see if I beat an armor class.
Sure.
Okay, sure. So it would be two bolts would come out basically. And that one and that 20. So one bolt doesn't work, and the other one.
One
Would
lands
we-
on me on the way down.
What's that?
One lands on me on its way.
Burns through your foot.
Would you say a nat 1 cancels out a nat 20?
These are two attacks.
Yeah.
And one of them was a
Okay,
nat
I see,
one,
I see.
and one of them was a nat 20.
Okay. There's no marks or anything left on the wall, but
Throw us a bone, mate.
I'm giving you so many opportunities. Okay, fine. You kind of notice in the glint of light, you notice a kind of unevenness on the surface of the wall.
Okay.
You haven't noticed before.
How so? Like a different in texture between two parts?
Yes, in one specific place.
Secret door handle. I touch it.
You touch it where the unevenness was.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you'll feel but not see is you can make out that's etched into the wall are some letters.
Okay.
Some words. And
Okay.
you kind of
Start tracing
think of them.
Yeah.
And
Not trace. Trace is good.
you start fucking
My lockpick hand.
and as you're kind of tracing over them, you read, where's it gone? Keep your eyes on me.
This thing says, "Keep your eyes on me." I'm not sure if it's this uneven patch or something else.
I'm gonna look at the message and just start walking backwards.
You find that you walk past the wall that was there a moment ago.
Okay, I say, good thinking, and I do the.
You follow me.
Wait, I'm still stuck. Yeah, no, and I do the same. Follow you out.
I suppose Carrot should stop pondering the orb and he'll do the
Oh,
same.
thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you worked that out, otherwise we would have just all been staring at that wall, that
Yeah.
one patch of wall.
It's gonna crack eventually.
Kind of thirsty.
3 days. That was cool. I like that.
Cool. Okay, so you're going to keep walking facing this direction, and as you walk back this direction,
Just be aware as well that detect magic lasts an hour.
cool.
Just so you know, just in case there's anything that he encounters.
Okay.
Thanks, Ross.
As you walk back the direction you came, with now torches appearing past the illusory wall, so it starts to light to the area. You don't need your things anymore.
Sure, yeah. I'll just, get rid of them.
At a certain point, after a few hundred meters, a door appears on your right, which wasn't there the first time you walked. It is not quite as grandiose and large and intimidating as the ones from the cells or from the one beyond that. It's just relatively regular door, painted red, with a circular handle, seemingly no lock.
Okay. Just out of interest as well, is it like quite clearly red paint, or is it like blurred or something?
No, it's just red paint.
Sure.
It's probably a bit kind of cracking off the.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say to the others, I'll say, just be wary. You know, victories here are supposedly illusions, so let's just tread carefully. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I'll open that door.
You gonna open the door?
Yeah, I'm opening the door.
Oh, you fool.
Now you're in a whole other room, idiot.
You open the door, it creaks open.
Mm-hmm.
There is another corridor on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Seemingly nothing going on.
Is it similarly endless?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember to face backwards, guys.
Straight into the pit.
I'm just gonna keep walking backwards in the first corridor for a bit.
Okay.
Maybe like 50, 100 meters.
Yes. Can you roll a? Can you roll? Hang on, let me have a look at the thingies. No, you know what? You're not going to roll anything. After say 100 meters or so, you come across at the door on your left. Similar looking, not painted red.
Wood colour.
Yeah, just blank wood,
Okay,
but same kind of shape and look as the other one.
sure. I'll assume you guys waited, so I'll just shout and be
Oh.
like, guys, another door here.
Say, try opening it. Maybe I'll see you down the end of this one or something.
First of all, I just check. I'm going to look behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
The wall's still
a
there.
visible wall? Okay, I'm going to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Look in.
Yeah. So inside is just a very small room with a chest.
I've got a chest.
Say,
Barren room, otherwise.
Interesting. I think in a place like this we should be wary of what would be treasure. What do you suppose we do? Do we go down this first corridor, or should we investigate this chest?
I could have a look with mid detect magic, see if I can notice anything about it.
I say, okay, Clipper, we're coming down to you. And with that, we'll walk. And as a test as well, can Aiden? Oh, so if Aiden looks back where we're coming, there's literally just that wall there.
No, now that Clipper is down beyond.
Oh, it's relative to the. Okay,
nearest
fine.
person, so you can see the door that he's gone through.
See. As I sort of head over to you, I'll sort of say, do we think it's worth going further down the corridor first, seeing what other options there are? You can revisit any of these.
I was thinking this. Catridge.
Get rich, but call me what you want.
Catridge. Does this chest look magical to you? Well, it's a question for you, really.
Yeah, sorry. I was just having a look at something. You would notice an aura. I don't know what school it would be.
It's got something about it, but I can't tell what exactly it is.
I'll sort of. Oh no, actually, never mind. No, I'm not gonna do anything.
I'll prod it with my quarterstaff. Just give it a poke.
Nothing seems to happen.
Well, if it's enchanted, I say a later resort. Let's check further down the corridor first.
I think that's wise. We'll have a look and see what's out there.
I'll walk back another 100 meters.
No, you won't. The wall is now a wall again.
Okay.
Okay.
I fear if we go down that first corridor, we might never get back here, and if this is something perhaps important to our escape, then it would be a shame to have left it behind.
Are you thinking we investigate the chest or go down the corridor then?
I'm thinking chest first, just in case we can't get back here.
So yes, You say that you detect some kind of aura. Are you getting anything from it, or is this new to you?
New to me, I'm afraid. Something magical, I reckon. So, be my guest.
Would you see an aura around the shape of the chest itself, or does it look like there's something, a smaller magical aura inside the chest?
It's around the chest itself, but I would say it's around the chest itself, but there is like a certain thing inside that's the main kind of source of the light.
Yeah, sure. Alright, well, Gareth will relay that. I'll say as much. There's something in the chest that seems to be more magical than the chest itself.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else in the room?
Give me an investigation.
Sure. I would say, I mean, I am actually weaker on perception. Well, I mean, obviously you decide, but like, do you think an investigation trumps a perception in terms of this kind of looking for stuff?
I mean, what would you go for?
I mean, I would say.
I guess investigation is more things like when you have the spinning thing.
Yeah,
trying to work
that
out
would be
what
a
it
good
is,
option
whereas
for
perceiving
investigation.
is looking for
Trying to
something.
figure something out.
Yeah.
Investigation would be a good
you
one
have
for
something
like.
in front of you and you want to work it out. Kind of
Yeah,
Okay,
or like
Perception is more like looking for something.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, like you see footprints or you see a scrape in front of a wall, which means there's a secret door there or something. Like that would be something you perceive. But then investigate. Well, yeah, it's basically that. So should I go for perception?
Perception, sure.
I wish I just my D20. I got 9.
It looks just like a same kind of room as the start of what you've been in before. There's a torch on the wall. There's some cobwebs in one corner. But
Okay.
no.
This could be vital. Take them.
Take the cobwebs.
Take the cobwebs.
Yeah.
No.
He's
That
cracked
was
it.
The whole illusion falls apart.
Yeah.
Meadow. I say, either of you two feeling brave?
Never in my life.
I say,
I don't mind. I not loads to live for anyway.
I'll say, well, I'll tell you what. If it's something good, you can keep it.
Deal. Cool. So you're gonna open it?
I'll say stand back.
Yeah, I'm actually.
oblige. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to come to the back of the room, but I'm not going to leave the room just in case the door closes or something.
Okay. So what you're gonna hit it with your staff, aren't you?
I'll probably just try opening it first.
Okay.
If
Yeah, that's fine.
it opens, or maybe I'll crowbar it.
Sure. It opens, no lock, no nothing. Inside you find a kind of glimmering golden key with a red gem on the inside. Alongside it is a scroll with some lettering and symbols that you've never seen before. You don't recognise any of them. It's not any kind of language you might know.
Sure, okay. I'll prod them both with my staff.
Okay.
First, move them.
Yeah. Nothing seems to happen.
Alright, then
So-
I'll quickly grab them.
Maybe just before you do as well, I just say to Catrick, Catrick, do either of them seem to emanate more magic than the other?
The key is what was giving off
Okay.
that light that you saw before.
Yeah.
The scroll isn't giving anything off.
Sure. All right. Well, the key seems magical, but the scroll just looks like a scroll to me.
I quite quickly grab both, but I grab the key first.
Cool. Okay. Add those to your inventory.
Sure, good idea. While I'm doing this, can you tell me remind me what's on the scroll? Some like random symbols.
Yeah, it's kind of a. I mean, you can all have a look. Nobody would recognise these symbols. They don't really mean anything.
Are they anything like the ones that we'd seen before in the cells? Okay.
And are they randomly arranged, or does it look like?
No, it looks like it
Script.
could be text.
Okay.
But so you can't understand any of it.
Sure.
They also seem kind of. The symbols themselves don't really have any logical. They don't look similar. They all look almost like they're from different languages.
Okay.
They're all very unique and very different from one another.
Interesting. Some kind of maybe weird code or something. It's interesting.
Yeah, cool. I guess we carry on then.
Back to the red door. You want to go through it?
I say to the others, is there any possibility that there was a place to use this key along our original corridor, or shall we just bite the bullet and go through the red?
I don't remember any other path.
Me neither.
I don't think there was anything. I think we've just got to bite the bullet, whatever a bullet is.
Oh, it's an Underdark term.
I think you've just got to bite the crossbow.
Bite the bolt.
So you gonna walk through?
Yeah. So we do the same marching order. Do you want to go up front, Ferg?
Sure.
I'll cover the rear.
Oh yeah, look at this poor boy.
Protect your accountant.
He's only good at numbers.
Cool. Okay, so as you
Sorry, as we're walking, I'm now going to be checking behind me every fucking 20 meters. Just to
okay, you're not. As you walk through the door, a kind of shimmer dissipates, and you find yourself. You are walking in a desert. Catrick, you are walking in a forest, and you are walking almost in a jungle.
Okay. Can I see the other two?
No,
Okay.
you're now on your own. Would anyone like to do anything or say anything?
I guess what did you say? I was forest.
Yes, desert, forest, jungle.
I'm going to stumble forwards, look around, take my surroundings. I'm going to call out for Aiden and Catrick.
Cool. What you're going to see is, so you, as far as the eye can see, you've got sand dunes. The door has disappeared behind you.
Abominable.
Can I ask quickly? Can I ask quickly as well? Do we like feel the for me mugginess? Would he feel the heat and everything? Like you're in
absolutely.
this place.
It feels you can't see anything. There's no kind of thing symbolising that you're not actually there.
Yeah.
You would very much feel the kind of
Humidity or
oppressive
whatever.
humidity.
Yeah.
You'd feel the sun absolutely blaring down on you. You're in a pretty chill place.
Yeah,
There's
sound.
birds going past. It looks
Oh,
pretty
nice.
nice. It's
Could
quite
I-
calm and relaxed.
Could I hail one of the birds, please, with my verbal animal chat?
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Wish I'd looked at some character sheets before.
No, this is the good bit. This is the
Yeah,
good
yeah.
bit. It's very good.
I've already made up a ton of shit as well.
Let me just double check what I can do with that. I can communicate in a limited manner with beasts, plants, and vegetation. I can understand. They can understand my words, but I can't understand them in return. All right, but I have an advantage on charisma checks to influence them. So could I hail a bird and say, "Sorry, lad. Could you point me where I ought to be going here?"
Yeah, you see a robin kind of comes and flitters onto your shoulder,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
he's kind of chirping away.
Yeah, man. Come on, in desert.
He doesn't really point in any direction or anything. He seems to be hearing you, but not really paying attention. He's just kind of chilling. He's having a good time.
Sure.
And after a few seconds, he just kind of flits away.
Well, that's not useful. I'll also just swing my quarterstaff a bit where the door was. Just check there's nothing there still.
There's nothing there.
It's gone.
What you would notice though is you're kind of in this clearing. There's large oak trees around you. Emerging from the other side of the clearing is 1 second. Is a Eladrin elf with pale green skin, green hair, plate kind of shimmering armor, and a large, almost royal-esque
No way!
shield on her side. For what these guys are, this is my character in our other campaign.
Cool.
For Clipper, he sees this great, vast, just endlessness of dunes, and you're kind of on the peak of one, and about 50 meters or so away, it kind of dips and rises again to another peak, and emerging over the top of this peak is a dragonborn with a bow and arrow on his back.
Red, I'm assuming.
Red, yes. This is another one of our characters. For Aiden, coming out of the jungle, emerging through the kind of vines and the different foliage, is a small, deep gnome with a book in his hand and a dagger in the other. Please, everyone roll initiative.
Please tell me you put them down to level 5.
Let's go! Level 12!
Yeah.
I got a 10.
You can get to the ethereal plane pretty easily.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I do this.
Fortunately for us, Will tends to ignore every single ability on character sheet, so we're good.
Well, so
obstructs you. Does -3 damage.
So
Hurts himself.
what I'm actually going to do here,
Hmm.
which I thought might be interesting, it might be shit,
Sorry.
is Ferg, you're going to play Dorwyn fighting against Thingy. So you'll have 2 battles going on at once. You'll have one where you're attacking the other character, and one where you are you're fighting 2 different battles as 2 different characters. I had the idea where it was like everyone plays their character from the other campaign, so Ferg's going to be playing Dorwyn, but you guys aren't in the other campaign, so I just had to pick 2 of the
That's fine, yeah.
2 of the characters.
Well, are you going to do Polana and him do Gesh or something, or are you
No, I was
do
going
both?
to say you do Polana.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And you're going to do Gesh, who's a ranger with a bow and arrow. Is probably the easiest.
Yeah,
Is
I reckon I can work that
Dragos
out.
here?
Dragos is not here.
Okay,
I
cool.
thought that'd be a bit OP.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is I've created an alternate campaign with these characters at level 4.
Sweet.
So I can give you those character sheets. You can assign them to your thing.
Yeah.
And then you can play them.
Cool.
Um,
We're going on Messenger?
yes.
That's the one I'm in, right?
Yes, you're in that one. They're all unassigned, so you can assign them to yourself, and then you can probably play them.
And Dorwyn, yeah.
Yes, you're going to claim Dorwyn.
Do I have a link to click on?
Hang on 1 sec. Oh, fuck.
I've got a link if you want me to send it.
Yes, please, if you could. So yeah, you're going to be playing Polana, and you're going to be playing Gash.
Sure.
Join the.
If you just ping it to me and then I can.
So I put in the
Got-
kayaks chat if you have got that.
Yeah.
So do I join?
Join campaign.
So I've already joined as Aiden. So
Join as a random.
No, it's a different link.
Yeah.
that's the link I just got from Ferg.
Yes.
Oh.
He means he's joined the other campaign as Aiden.
Oh, I
so
see.
you'll have to have a different character. Or
So if I
So
just go onto
there's-
my campaigns, it should be here. So I've
It's
got.
called Secret Stuff, and in there are 3 unassigned.
You'll probably need
Oh, I
to
need to join with one of the
with a
random ones. Yeah,
character.
sure. I've
Use
got.
a
I've got.
different-
I
shaping
see.
and
different
things.
guy.
Alright, cool.
You don't have a spare character, do you?
I should not.
I'll do it with
Oh, fuck.
this one. Well, maybe you just send him the actual character sheet.
Or I
As a
can
link.
just load it up on here and because I kind of know.
I mean,
anyway.
You guys are all going to be doing stuff. So do you want to have your second character on this here, and then you can play
Yeah,
from there?
if that's alright.
Yeah, absolutely. Just don't go onto the notes.
Fucking world's laziest
I'm gonna be
DM.
Just gonna step out of the room for a while.
Watch TV. What?
Well,
Am I fighting Polana?
No, you're fine.
no, you are Polana.
Who's fighting Polana?
Yes.
Okay,
Catrick is fighting Polana. You are fighting Dorwyn,
sure.
and you're fighting Gash. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. I was just in. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter actually.
Okay. So you're fighting Dorwyn. You're fighting Polana. You're fighting Gash.
Cool.
And everyone knows who they are going to be.
Yeah. So we're going to do like a round in each world rotated.
Yes, depending on the order. So we'll do it
Pick an order, I guess.
as in the initiative.
Is the initiative, but it's like 3 separate scenarios. So.
Yeah. So whoever rolled the highest initiative, they'll go first, and they'll do both sides.
Yeah, that makes sense. So like you
So
both
they'll
get you attack the person you're fighting, they attack you.
Yeah.
Next
exactly.
person's world.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So you're playing Gesh.
Yes.
So if I get the highest initiative, I'll
You'll
go
go
first,
first.
and then Gesh will fight me, and then we'll do.
Depends on Gash's initiative as well.
Oh, really? So it is a big shared initiative thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah. But that will just depend on who goes first in your battle. If that makes
Alright,
sense.
let's just.
Let's
Yeah,
go with
yeah,
it, and
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
you can say who's going.
I mean, Gesh has got an initiative of 6. So do you want to give me your initiative rolls for your
Yeah.
characters?
My guy got a 7.
I got 10.
3. Okay. Okay. So Ferg, you're going first in your battle because Gesh got a 6.
Sure.
I got 10.
You got 10, and can you roll for
Oh yeah.
Polana?
Yeah. She got a 5.
Okay, and you're fighting Polana, and you got a 3. So Polana's going first in your one, and then
Me first. Like my world first.
yeah, and then who are you fighting?
Dorwin, who got a
Dorwin.
15.
So Dorwin's first.
Dorwin's first, so your world first.
Uh-huh.
Dorwin going first. Okay, hang on. So Dorwin. Then after that, it was who got a 7? It was
Clipper.
Clipper against Gesh.
I've got different spells.
Yeah, this was what I was talking about before. I had to very quickly make character sheets for all these 3
I
characters because I
see.
couldn't just copy them over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's Catrick versus
Polana.
Polana. And wait, Polana got higher, so it's Polana first,
Yeah.
and then
Polana got 5, you got 3, right?
yeah, and then Catrick. Okay, cool.
I'll just go off this sheet then, yeah?
Yes, yeah. Cool. Okay, so first we have got Dorwin against Aiden.
Okay, yeah, Dorwin's attacking me first.
Yes.
It's now a good time for me to order food as well.
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
absolutely.
Since you're last anyway, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, how far away is Dorwin from Aiden?
Do you think it's worth getting the thing so we can?
Yeah, we could do 3.
Visualise it,
things
yeah.
just to visualise.
Can I take a gun?
Do you want me to hold your laptop? Oh yeah, we don't have our own in minis, do we?
Oh yeah.
Please. Oh, we've got half of them.
yeah. Is this stuff important?
No, we got out of there.
Okay.
Do you want to fold it in?
We'll do that so that it's easier to clean.
Do you want to maybe fold it in half, yeah.
Nice.
We won't need
No,
that.
because you guys are in going to. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I was thinking this.
Hang on, this is the
Got
hex
everything
side.
on campaign. I have no idea.
Well, you're on your way to Mechanus, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, shall we do the square side, or do you want to use hex? It doesn't really matter that much.
Check that drawer, there might be our like doorway and shit.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh wait, no, that might be.
Oh, Dorwin's like
Also, fuck you for not letting us kill Enoch.
Well, I thought Enoch's probably one of the more complex ones to play, and 2 of you haven't played these characters before, so you don't know them very well. That's actually a point as well. Henry, it might be worth having a flick through what
Yeah,
Josh
man.
has.
Yeah, probably.
abilities and stuff.
Unarmed
Yeah,
strike.
I
No,
should have thought that. Could have played him terribly as well.
Yeah.
He's got shit.
Sorry, James, if you're watching.
Okay, you can be Elictu, and you're fighting Dorwin.
Gnome versus gnome.
I'm fighting Gesh. That would be me. You can be Rudy fighting Polana.
Nice.
Cool. Okay. Does it make sense, I guess, just to split this into
Yeah,
thirds?
yeah, just do
Yeah.
something like that. Let me wipe this off real quick.
Yeah.
Is the spray in here? Or does it go upstairs?
We've got
Go to speed.
Probably upstairs.
It's cool.
yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I
Yeah?
like it. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a really,
cool.
really interesting idea.
Because I was thinking originally, I was hoping Cora would be here, and then she could be playing Rudy or,
yeah.
or Tide,
Yeah.
and then you would take one of mine, Elictor or Polana.
Yeah.
But then with Ferg being the only one who has played one of these characters,
Yeah.
it didn't quite work out the way that I originally thought of it.
Oh no, it's still as cool, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. What's the sort of distances between us? Do you think should we just do the distances and then we can add in other
Yeah.
stuff?
So
Are you thinking?
I'm thinking relatively. I mean, so we've got.
So he had the Dune, which was like
Yes.
he's in a glade,
Yes.
and I'm in a jungle. Is it like dense jungle? Or is there a clearing, like an
It's
arena?
relatively dense.
Okay. Sure.
But there's space to fight and there's space to do things, but there are lots of trees and things
Got the
around.
blue roll.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All the shit got put in the loft, so I just got to use.
We've got another white one you clean if you want. Nice.
Nice. Is this is fine to use on there? Yeah.
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 Cool. So I'm just gonna put just lines to kind of separate the battlefields
Cool.
like that, and then. So who's this? This is Dorwin.
This is
and-
Dorwin versus me.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
you're in the jungle. There's kind of, as I say, it's like pretty dense.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably like a bit of a kind of clearing around you, but it's quite tight.
Yeah.
And then all of this is kind of be tree here. Like, I mean, all of this is kind of canopy above you.
Yeah.
So there's no real.
It's
point
sort
in
of
drawing
jungle.
it.
There's maybe like what are we thinking, like sort of maybe 5-10 feet between tree trunks kind of thing.
Yeah,
Bit
yeah.
of foliage covering the
Yeah.
ground and stuff.
Maybe there's like a bit of a path where you are, so you've got a bit of space to work with, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Then this is going to be.
The deserty one.
Yes,
Yeah,
and that's
should
Clipper
be
there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're on the peak of a dune here, and so is Gesh.
And
then in
roughly
between
5
you.
foot.
What between
The
these?
squares.
Yes. I would say there's probably also like the end of a dune here. So that's kind of a rise here.
Mm.
So you've got a little bit of
Yeah,
protective
sure.
cover, you know. Probably shouldn't have put Gesh in a very open wide one.
If this is 5 feet, we're good.
Yes. Don't forget, it's going to be going up to him is going to be difficult terrain though, because he's going up
From here.
from the middle. Yeah.
There's just something that I should raise.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to close your ears real quick to see if what was that? I was just thinking, AC 21's pretty good. How are your eyes sticking with it? We totally
I
can't
didn't think that. No, that.
because he's magic users if you do AoE stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just about if he's attacking. I don't know. It might be fine.
That's fair. Let's
Should
get
we do
rid
it
of
with 19 or something?
let's get rid of her shield. If you just unlock her shield from
Yeah,
there,
sure.
Take it down to 19.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let's roll with that.
All right, cool, guys. Nice.
Does anyone else want some scram before I order it, by the way?
Where are you ordering from?
Original Patty Men.
Yeah, right.
Yeah? Go for it.
Oh, it's Dorwin going first, isn't it?
Yes. And then for you, Catrick, as I say, you're kind of, this is quite an open glade that you're in, but all around it is relatively dense forest. But it's kind of like an oval shaped glade here, so just imagine this goes around. But other than that, it's pretty flat. There's maybe some rocks and stuff in between you guys. But they're like kind of semi-decent sized boulders.
Yeah.
Like that.
Alright.
Cool.
Can I I've still got line of sight over them and everything? Or...
Yes,
Yeah,
you can
cool.
see them for sure. And 5 feet on the wall for the hexagonal spaces.
Do you remember the cover rules, Hearn?
No.
You get half, 3/4, and full cover. No, I'm probably right. Half cover you get a +2 to your AC. 3/4 cover you get a +5, and full cover you're untargetable. Just so you know.
Okay, sure.
Okay then. So Dorwin's up first.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Alright, Dorwin's gonna cast Ice Knife at first level. 16 to hit.
Just hits.
Nice. That does 3 damage.
Nice, and then dex save, is it?
Yeah. Dex save of 13.
Yeah, failed the save.
Okay, so 2d6 cold. 8 cold damage.
Okay, so that's a total of
8 plus the 11.
11. Right, 11. Okay, yeah. You see, as
hang on. This is just a clearing. What's that?
there's like
that's just like
dense
canopy.
forest
canopy,
around
yeah,
us
yeah.
everywhere.
Alright. Fair enough. We're not gonna have to know where to move then, so I'll stay still.
I would say you can move, but it's going to be difficult terrain.
Okay, fine. I'll duck behind the nearest tree.
Sure.
Sure, shall I say like maybe every other hex is like a tree or something? Just
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
behind one here or something.
Yeah.
You see that the way that I envision that going, you see that Aiden would kind of step forward, and you see he's kind of in the process of manifesting his great sword. And as he does, he just sort of says, "Who goes there?" Before this knife just fucking stabs him in the shoulder and like detonates and like sprays ice shards up the side of his face, and he's just kind of fuck. As with that, he kind of like solidifies the formation of the great sword. And how far away is he? 5.
So I'd say in here, this won't be difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Everything outside will be.
Okay, sure. So go 30. So I probably can't even reach him on this turn.
Got the pen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Alright.
You just don't go in a
I'm not
zigzag.
used
You're
to
fine.
this side.
Where's the bottom of the dune? Like just down the middle here somewhere.
Yeah, it kind of levels out at the bottom.
Sure. So
So
how much of
probably-
that is difficult terrain? Would you say?
So probably from here,
Okay.
like this is level
Sure.
between those two, and then it like
Starts going up.
yeah.
Okay.
But as I say here, this is probably quite a tall area here,
Mm-hmm.
so you've got a bit of shelter there.
Has this, just out of interest as well, just in terms of us playing them, has this enchantment, like, or whatever it is, has it like encapsulated all of their like sort of knowledge and stuff as well? Our opponents, like as we're playing them.
You don't know?
Okay. Well, as in, but if I'm playing like Polana,
Oh,
I know
I
what she
see.
knows.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's a 1-to-1.
Sure. All right, so I'm gonna run up to Dorwin here, and I'm gonna fucking try and clean his little gnome cunt off. Yeah, you can. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my greatsword. I got a 17 to hit and a nat 20.
Oh, Dorwin might be fucked.
Okay, so I just roll this 3 times basically. I got 29. Who's playing Dorwin? You're playing Dorwin.
Yeah.
Got 29 points of damage.
Dead.
I run up to the gnome and I'm like, as I walk up, I'm like, oh, my shoulder. And I go, Cannonball's hand, guide me. And I like, just cleave his head straight off, and the sword like wedges into the tree.
Cool.
Yeah, decapitated.
As you do that, as his head kind of drops to the floor and just kind of rolls away into the underbrush, he just kind of dissipates into ash, and from where he dies, the whole rest of the world just dissipates as well, just into darkness, into black.
Okay.
on to the next.
I can see through magical darkness. Oh, I in a void.
Yes.
Sure, yeah,
exactly.
in a void, yeah.
Okay. Well, that was quick. I probably should have put you further away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Yeah. I even helped you get to him. It was 82
I
rounds.
probably would have got him without that 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Just killed.
Yeah. And I still get to play.
Yeah, exactly. So next is going to be Clipper, and then whoever's playing Gash.
That's me. But your laptop isn't.
Ah.
Yeah, cool. So I am going to spend one of my key points to use Step of the Wind and take Dash as a bonus action.
Ooh.
And so that gives me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 65.
I'm taking
I've also got 15 more feet of movement, so
Oh,
movement's
fuck.
quite slightly. And then I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff. 19 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, see.
Oh yeah. That.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
it
It
is.
is.
Cool. And then I hit again with my quarterstaff, which is 21, so that also hits.
Yeah.
And I think, just let me check one thing. I think that my, sorry, just learning about my guy.
It's all good.
Where is it? It's martial arts. Oh, bonus action. Okay, so that's my 2 hits. And the damage on them is 19 damage.
Cool. Okie dokie.
Does what he does.
So he fucking Naruto sprints across the sand, leaving a trail of dust behind him. As he comes up, he fucking baseball bats him around the face. As he's like stunned, he then jabs him in the head with the butt of his staff, sends it reeling a bit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Reading a bit, to be fair.
Yeah. And then Gash is going.
Great. So you're at point blank now.
I should have made a bit of big.
No, it's
No, it's
cool.
good. It's cool. It's fun.
Yeah, man. Shit. I guess Gesh is going to use his breath weapon, which doesn't. It doesn't seem to. I don't need to roll to hit, do I?
No, you just
I'll
cast
have to make a save.
Yeah, it's
on
make
it.
a
Oh,
save.
fine. Yeah,
Half
cool.
damage or
Yeah, in that case, you just got to make a dex save.
Of
Yeah.
13.
Okay, perfect. 11.
Nice.
Lame.
I do 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Cool. Now it is Polana.
Okay, let me see. So I am going to. How far away am I from?
You are.
I think it's 65.
13, so yeah, 65.
65. Okay, so in that case, you see that Polana kind of comes running forward. She like unsheaths her sword, and as she's running, she's kind of got quite a fierce stare as she's sort of glaring at you. And she runs 30 feet closer, and then uses her phase step to teleport the remaining distance. Or well, another 30 feet. So
she's just shy of being able
Just
to
shy. Okay, interesting. So that was bonus action and movement. There's Do paladins not get any cantrips? You know, spells. I think they may.
We have some stuff that's already always prepared,
Yeah, sure.
but
Like I speak with animals. Yeah. No, to be honest, I don't think there's actually anything else I can really do.
I
No.
don't think so. No.
Oh yeah, so I've managed to zip over as close as I can to you.
Within 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
What you could do is cast one of the smites you have, like a thunderous smite, which will
Does it give me
add.
extra range?
It won't give you extra range.
Oh, I
for
can
the
prepare
next-
it. Yeah,
exactly,
true.
next
So
go.
I'll get a one of my divine smites going. I'll do searing smite. So you see that as she kind of comes closer as well, wielding her sword. After the teleport, you see that it just kind of erupts into like a glowing golden fire, kind of comes out off the sword. She's sort of charging into you. It's your turn.
Great. Catridge will take the opportunity to say, "Oh, that's not good," and he'll. Let's have a look at these spells then. I think I. Oh, that's self-range. Bastard.
Just worth noting, she's very heavily armoured.
Interesting. I suppose I will cast. So is she within 5 feet?
No.
No.
So you ain't got disadvantage on attack things, but obviously being armored is worth doing the like save ones if you've got them.
Yeah, sure. I think
And getting out of her way.
Yeah.
While you have the opportunity to.
that's a good point. I think I'll maybe have a little dance around a bit. Let me just check this spell quickly. Does she look particularly wise?
Wise.
Yeah.
She's not reasonably wise. She looks pretty dumb.
Fucking sick. Alright, so it's 30 feet of movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I think maybe I'll just could I like
Bear in mind,
make it through that gap or and
I
that's
think that's too far away.
well, yeah, sure, but if I like go round that way.
So all of this is like a nice oval that's quite open.
Fine,
With
okay.
these little rocks, you can definitely make it around.
Yeah,
that.
fine. And that's kind of difficult terrain behind me, isn't it?
It's
forest.
not difficult terrain, but it's wooded,
Yeah.
so you might be able to hide behind stuff and shit.
Interesting. Yeah, in that case, Capric is gonna turn around. He's gonna flee. 1, 2. I'll go the full hog. I'll go the full 30 feet. I think.
Okay. I'll say there's like a tree here, so you're in half cover.
Nice. And then, clearly panicked by this elven woman sprinting towards him with a flaming sword, having just come to this place, Catrich is going to cast Scorching Ray, and he's going to twin spell that bad boy.
Yeah, neat. So that's what, 6 rolls, 6 attack rolls.
Oh shit, really?
You create 3.
So it's Scorching Ray is
3
3
rays of fire
but
and
he's,
held-
he's quickened. Oh wait,
I can hold them up to one
Twins.
target. Make a ranged spell. Ranged spell attack for each ray.
are you doing? Did you say twinned or quickened?
Twinned.
Twinned, yeah. Then it's 6. It would be 6 rolls.
Cool.
He's just casting the spell twice.
Yeah. Interesting.
But only 1 slot as well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh no, I pressed cast. What did it do?
Maybe just use the d20s, mate. Might be a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think. Oh wait, yeah. If you press this +6. That's
Oh, the +6.
that's
Oh,
your
there
20,
we go.
Yeah.
So
So one's 22.
Yeah.
One's a nat 1.
no, it's a 7. It's a 7. It's fine. It's 13.
That one.
Oh, okay, it is
Oh.
7. Yeah, fine.
Then we've got a 6, which is 12. We've got a
24. So 2 of them hit so far.
Mm-hmm.
And a 10. So 2 out of the 6 hit. So roll the damages then.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we've got 6 damage, and then we've got another 4 damage.
So 10 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
Cool.
I can't edit this sheet, but I'll just write it down.
Have you assigned it to you?
No.
So if you go to the campaign,
This one. Oh,
you scroll down.
thank you. So,
Oh.
I can keep track of it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Catridge flees and like gets behind that tree and kind of like turns around, he whips his orb out of his pocket and again very clearly shaking. He starts to shake the orb in both of his hands and then kind of just looks as though he's going to fling it towards her, but holds onto it, and then just these beams of light just fire out. 4 of which miss and kind of just hit rocks and shit. But then 2 managed to make their hit.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
It's quite in character that 4 of them just went flying
Yeah,
off
yeah.
and 2 of them.
Oh
actually-
shit! I've got to roll my 1d20 as well, just in case. Just in case.
That one.
It's a nat 1. I don't think anything happens on a nat 1. I think it's just a 20.
It's either a 20 or a 1. I don't remember.
I'll double check my wild magic, but for now. It's been a while since I played a wild magic sorcerer.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe while you're looking that up, we'll do some of this stuff. So
Yep.
We'll carry on.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to wang a couple of spells out.
Yeah.
Next is Clipper.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna infuse some key energy into myself and go for a spinning uppercut with my staff. I hit him with both ends as I come up, and I turn around. My tail backs him across the face.
Oh shit.
Actually, does a 13 hit? Gesh?
I think it does. I think he's got an AC of like 11 or
it's
something.
30. Oh yeah, no, it's 11.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
for me.
In which case, all 3 of them hit. It does 8 plus 5 plus 6, which is
19.
nice. 19 damage, and then as I land, I use my final flurry of blows to heal myself.
Nice.
Dead.
Dead?
Dead.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
God, our old characters are shit.
How's he only got an AC of 11?
I don't know. I probably didn't do something right.
Gesh's AC is pretty bad.
Yeah.
He's a ranger. He's dex based, you know. But it's whatever.
Just as a heads up, it's if I roll a 1, I roll a 1d100. So that wasn't
It's
that
a 1.
So we're gonna wild magic search.
Oh
this.
wait, hang on,
it's-
Henry. I think the DM does the surge.
Okay,
sure.
Because sometimes you don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Okay.
fair.
So D100.
I've got the list here as well, so you can have a look.
Yeah, just don't read out the number and
It's these 2, right?
yeah, like a 10 and a 1 with the zeros on, but don't show him what it is.
Okay. Okay. Your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute.
Nice, solid. Yeah, so I guess as I shake the orb and those rays of light come out, and once they've kind of faded and everything's done, it then just kind of pulses and makes a bit of a boom sound. And then next thing I know, I'm growing. One
So-
size category.
You would have been large?
No, he's technically medium.
Medium,
Yeah,
okay.
medium.
So you're now large.
Cool.
So
What does that
let's
change?
say you're 12 feet? 11 feet?
Maybe leave it like 14, 15.
14, 15 feet tall, and you're just huge. Would that make any difference? Like,
I mean, if you're a size category larger, I think that you're like, there's certain things like you can't get, like, it's harder. With one size category, not normally to be honest, but there's certain things that you're harder to wrestle, or
okay.
but you can just like make shit up and be like, you can whack her and like.
Yeah, I was thinking I might say your AC might go up a little bit.
That would be nice.
It's like 1 point for this minute.
Oh,
We've just got all
yeah.
all the flesh hell HP.
Solid.
Yeah, okay, so your AC goes up 1 for the next minute.
Nice. Okay.
You're now only in quarter colour behind that tree, though.
That's exactly where it was a moment ago. Hell yeah. Okay, who's next?
So Clipper's just gone, Gesh has died, so it's Polana.
Ah.
I had fun playing today.
You see Polana like shocked at what she's looking at here. How far away is she?
She is.
Should be 35, right? If he went 30 and she was 5 away.
Yeah,
before.
he's 35.
I mean, I guess she'll teleport over again with her other phase step.
Yeah.
And with that,
So she's going to be 1 out.
she is going to heal you.
She's going to try and wrestle me, perhaps?
I'm guessing you're going to walk the extra 5, yeah?
She's only level 4, so she hasn't got second attack yet, has she? You get that level 5, don't you?
Yeah, I think she does. Yeah.
Yeah, level 5.
Yeah.
Alright. So she's going to swing at you with her sword and try and get this Divine Smite as well.
So you've also got Thunderous Smite, and you can add a Divine Smite as well.
What do you mean?
So you prepared the one previously.
I prepared the Searing Smite.
Searing
I did.
Smite, and then you can add a Divine Smite as well.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Sorry, mate. Next time you hit a creature with a melee attack during the spell duration, your weapon flares up with 1 intensity. So an extra d6, and then they've got to make the tokens. Well, I'll see if I hit first, shall I?
Yeah.
And then, so do I spend a Divine Smite? I think
Divine Smite takes up a spell slot.
Okay. I might just stick with this for now then. She doesn't know what's in store. But
Okay.
also doing the Searing Smite would have used up a spell slot as well, would it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to hang on to a spell slot just in case. I think I got a 7.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
So she goes to slice at you, and you sort of like bash her a little bit, and her sword clanks off the tree next to you.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You've still got movement if you want to
Um,
running away, provoking an opportunity, or if you want to do something else with your bonus.
No, I think she'd like to be close to the spellcaster sort of thing.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Grand. In that case, I suppose, Catridge, once again, can't emphasise enough, I'm really quite stressed right now. And being twice the height has really not helped with it. But his orb, which is now absolutely tiny in his hand, so he's got it in his thumb and finger. Once again, he actually gives it a little shake this time, and as he does it, his other hand starts to get really kind of hot, and he casts Burning Hands and uses his giant hand and just grabs her in the head with it, or goes for the head with it.
Alright, so she needs to make a save, right? Dex?
Yes, Dex 14.
Nat 1.
Nice.
Double damage?
Double damage. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Sick. Alright. 4d6. What's double 17?
Well, just
Would
roll
I
again.
Do it
Oh,
again.
sure.
Yeah. So 17 plus.
17 plus 12.
So 29.
29. Oh, that's the exact number.
Is it? She gone.
Go on, so tell us, so what do you do then?
So yeah, as I say, I reach down, or Catridge reaches down with his giant meaty hand and just grabs her in the head. And as he does, she's getting really rather hot. Sounds a bit brutal, actually.
This is like-
as her hair bursts into flame, and it kind of just like
Skin just
Yeah.
melts off.
it kind of just flicks her away.
This giant fuck off furbolg. How long does the enlarge last, by the way?
1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Imagine being stuck in the corridor where you were before. But it's just fucking. Oh man.
Wow. Pretty lucky rolls, eh?
Yeah. It's
no,
funny.
close.
When I was preparing it, I was like, I almost did them the same level as you guys, but then I was like, that could then theoretically kill the guys in the first thing. And I was like, that'd be so savage. So I put them down a level, and now I'm thinking, fuck, this is like level 7. Yeah.
Well, but this is the thing, is the rolls could literally have been reversed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they could.
Cool. Okay, so for these guys,
That was brutal, mate.
Yeah, I know. Oh fuck!
You
I
kind
can
of
roll
see-
on d20 as well. It's gonna take me a while to remember that. 18 with us.
You should maybe just use the physical dice for it if it's a lot of clicks. Or something.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So what is it? It's 1 or a 20. You have to then roll on Wild Surge.
It's only a nat 1. When we played it, you did 1 or 20. 'cause
Yeah.
Then it was the 20s. Yeah.
What Do you want to do that again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down if you're
Yeah,
happy with
because
it.
it's always fun.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
did it
It's not really
one
an advantage to me.
Well, that was it. So
It was different, but it was always a fun.
it was always fun, but the thing is the barbarian ones for the wild magic barbarian, they're all bonuses.
Right.
But this, like for example, one of them is you cast fireball centered on yourself. So there's like some which are pretty fucked.
Yeah,
But
okay.
we can still do it. Like it's fun.
It's up to
Yeah,
you if you
I'm
want to do
down
it.
to play on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. That's fun. Okay, so for these two characters here, which is
Oh, food.
that food?
Oh, shit.
Probably.
You got code or anything?
I don't think so. No, all good.
Sorry, Will.
So what did you get in the food place?
We got burgers from Original Patty Men.
Nice.
Yeah, so let's find out. I've heard good things about this place.
Have you not had it?
No,
That's really
no,
nice.
they don't deliver it.
What burger did you get?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
It was like a normal one, or did it have fun stuff on it?
No, it had fun stuff on it. It's here early. Thank you, but what did I order? A black pud special.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. What is?
Yeah, no.
Did you get a third thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Mine says B. I don't know what that means. Probably burger.
He's black pudding. The chips baby.
Yeah, it was fucking rapid as well.
Yeah, and the dude, I bet he's a really lovely dude.
Aww.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, he just seems really nice. He's like a old Asian man who's like, oh, thank you for your order.
Yeah, come across any large cards?
Oh yeah.
Do you like sauces like mayo or ketchup or something? Barbecue.
Some barbecue sauce would be. Yeah, I love it. If that's alright. Fergie. What a host.
Fergie's normally pretty stocked up with goodies and generous.
Good burger as well.
What's the bonus thing you got? Wings.
No, some like cookie things because I don't think I might just have one and I can use flow.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it good? What is in it then? Black pudding?
Yeah. And then just fucking let me get view shot. There we go. Right. It's got.
Water along there? Oh, it's Francis, is it? Just grabbing my water. There you go.
Take your pick of our
Oh my
sauces.
God.
Barbecue sauces.
Wow, thank you so much.
Sweet baby Ray's.
It's a choice.
Smoking some meats.
Smoking some meat.
It's really nice to be fair.
A beef patty.
No.
Yeah, man. Topped with American cheese, grilled black pudding, and crushed pork scratchings.
Ooh.
With lettuce, white onion, chopped pepper, chili sauce, and mint and herb mayo.
It's one of the weirdest burgers I've ever heard.
Yeah,
It sounds nice. But...
it's pretty tasty though.
What did you get, Ferg?
Just their like cheese.
Normal
Yeah, bacon cheeseburger thing.
Nice. Cool. Get wrecked.
Sweet, everyone did.
Party's
So
nice
we
to
all
crash over
reappear in the hallway or somewhere else?
So what you see is kind of what is described to.
How you doing?
Give me a second.
You look like you've forgotten.
I was doing stuff. To Cuntface. And basically, as once you kill the character in front of you, they kind of disintegrate into this dust, and then from them, the same thing spreads out into the environment around you, and then you just go into this blackness, this void. You kind of get the sense of falling, and you're just falling, you feel the wind, there's no point of reference around you, and then just whoosh, you're in a room. Inside this room, there is a doorway behind you to begin with. It kind of disintegrates and disappears and just becomes a flat wall. This room is significantly more inviting than the previous places that you've been. It's very luscious, it's very open, there's windows straight down onto a cliff. You can't open the windows. There's beds that look incredibly inviting. You've kind of gone through all this stuff. You're a little bit banged. Well, you're not banged up after these battles, but you're supposed to be banged up. Oh, are you?
Yeah.
At least what somebody is. Good. And then, there's these luscious beds with tapestries around them and sofas with lots of cushions, and there's a fireplace on one wall. It's very inviting. It's very warm and cozy and lovely.
Oh yeah.
Above.
Music maybe as well, by the way.
Sorry?
It's still fighting music.
I didn't change it.
Oh, was it on magic mode or something?
I don't know.
No, fine, right, fair enough.
What's magic mode?
You know, the magic shuffle or whatever it was.
Oh, I see. I don't know.
No, fair enough. You were saying
this is probably quite nice music. Hang on.
Just creepy.
Yeah, I know.
You want nice music?
Yeah.
Actually.
So above the fireplace, inscribed on the wall in like beautiful calligraphy, whereas the others have all been kind of like scratched and etched into the walls. It says, "Rest, weary travellers, you have earned it." On one wall that you're facing, there is a doorway, but it's locked and barred. There's no handle. There's no nothing. On the other wall, the wall to your left, so you've got say beds are in the middle. On the right is the window. Up ahead of you is the door. Behind you there's just a blank wall, and on your left is a huge, like, just beautiful painting. It's kind of floor to ceiling. It's this huge mural of this sweeping valley, this like wondrous vista of just a beautiful valley with trees, and there's kind of eagles soaring through the sky.
So,
What would you like to do?
All different rooms still.
No, sorry, you're together.
Oh, nice.
You've kind of fallen down next to each other.
And I'm not a giant anymore. I'm just regular large.
I mean, you've got about 20 seconds left. You want to use it.
well,
That was fucking weird. Yeah.
you see that I'm sort of clutching my shoulder, and I say, some sort of gnome or something attacked me, and I look at Catrick or Catrich? What was it?
Catridge.
Carriage. I look at Carriage and I say, Carriage, what happened to you?
There was an elf.
I'll have to explain to you. They cast a spell on you.
What? And then I'll look down and realise that I'm actually still incredibly large. And then continue to look down to continue the conversation and say, well, it just happens sometimes, don't worry about
As
it.
you're talking, your body starts shrinking.
Yeah, I was going to say, your kind of bones start to like shift and shape and morph, and you just fall back down to your regular size.
Lovely.
I go, you're acting as though that's rather normal.
Well, I think so, but plenty of people I've met ain't, so you get used to it.
He says, I think you and I need to have a conversation. I go, bloody hell, my shoulder kills. I sort of sit down, I say, at least it looks like our captor has some sense of mercy.
Can I have a look at his wounded shoulder, see if there's anything I can do for it, or...
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have lay on hands or
Nah.
a potion or anything?
Nah, just...
Probably can't really do anything for him then.
Prod it with my quarterstaff.
I'll go over and say, let me take a look at that wound, Aiden.
You're not going to pick at it, are you?
Tempting, but no, I might have something here.
He says, alright, what have you got?
I'll just give my staff a little shake and rest my hand on it, and you gain.
Is this a spell?
No.
Okay. What is it?
It's a monk key energy healing thing.
Do you have unlimited of that? Or?
No, I've got key points. So
Right,
this will be my
of course,
4
yeah.
out of 5 key points that I've used up.
Got you.
I just remember what this is. It doesn't.
Well, it's this, I mean, just from a maybe thematic or gameplay perspective, are we, I mean, you might not be able to tell us this, but are we anticipating like a short rest, or are you incorporating the medium resting that we were doing, or anything like that?
I'm not going to do that.
Sure,
I'm just
yeah.
going to do short and long rests.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But throughout this, you will have opportunities to rest.
Like opportunities to long rest. Opportunities. Okay, interesting. All right.
Well, I'm getting them on a short rest anyway, so.
Oh, do you? You get
I
keep on
used
on a
to.
short rest?
Mhm.
Oh, no way. Hell yeah. I get my
I
spells
heal
back
you
on a
for
short
9
rest.
points.
You healed me from 9? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
And then I'm gonna go. Well, I'm feeling pretty tuckered out after that fight. I might lay down for a while. These beds look mighty comfortable.
He says, yeah, that seems like a good idea. I got to ask though, where did you learn to do that? It's not like any magic I've felt before.
No, it's not really magic. You see, it's through meditation you can unlock certain powers of the mind, and the type of powers I unlocked, they were particularly medically involved. Let's say.
Interesting.
Took a long time to master, but I had good trainers.
I see. Yes, fine powers indeed. I thank you. My shoulder feels much better.
They've saved me many times. It is only fair to pass it on.
And I say,
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
I say, but you two, so you two managed to get out of that without a scrape, did you?
He nicked me, but his staff comes in handy. I'm okay now.
I see. And how about you, Catrick?
Elf was kind of a pussy.
Yes. And he says as well, Carrick, you come back large. You say it happens. Come sit with me. You got to tell me what is going on. I know magics can be quite dangerous.
Yeah, it's kind of just something I was born with. Happens at the worst times, but sometimes it pays off, so it could be worse. Yeah, don't know. Just always been the way. Ever since I started using this bad boy right here. I'll play out my orb.
I say, interesting. Would it be too personal of me to request a quick look at it, or?
Take a look, but you can't keep it.
No,
Otherwise
of
I'm
course.
useless.
Yes, of course. And I take the orb, and can I inspect it in some way? Sure. So maybe I'll do an investigation or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I got an 8. I mean, what would you tell me about it? With a shit roll, a pretty shit roll.
You notice that it's round.
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty
Whoa.
round. Again, you can tell it's kind of glassy, and there's kind of almost something shifting within it, but you can't really, like, every time you think you've seen it, it sort of fades away there, and you think you see it again out of the corner of your eye and other points in the orb.
Okay, interesting. And is there any like sensation or anything, or is it pretty much like just an object that's doing stuff?
It's pretty.
Is it something that's only unique to you, kind of thing? Do you think?
No, I think I'm fine with it. I think it felt kind of warm at first, but even as you're holding it, you can tell that it's very quickly cooling down.
Okay. Oh, so it's all burning hands. Yeah, I see. Fascinating. How did you come by such a thing?
Well, that's a funny story actually, and it begins and ends with me being in a well.
Begins and ends.
You see, I hand.
Which
the
is
orb
to say, I
back.
found it in a well.
I say what? It's quite strange. You know, you're an odd fellow, aren't you?
Yeah, I get told that a lot. Don't really stay at places too long. A lot of people don't like it when things start growing and shrinking
Yeah.
or burning down.
So right, yeah. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna grab a bite and maybe have a bit of a rest.
During that conversation, I wouldn't have got involved, but you might have seen under my hood, my eyes like eyeing up the orb. Just peering.
You can ponder it. Ponder it, bro.
It's all good.
If we're having a nap, could I take that first shift as just keeping watch, making sure nothing weird happens? Because I think it's still a bit of an anxious chap about all of this.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness,
Sleep.
yeah, it's just a situation where it's like we may, just because of the time scales of stuff, maybe it's like long rests that aren't necessarily like snoozing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would
Maybe
say
a bit of
probably
care
have a
for-
little nap or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with a short rest. I would probably be too uneasy to sleep, but I'm gonna take an hour's relaxing for a sec.
Yeah, I only need a little bit of sleep anyway as an elf. But yeah, I'd probably spend most of my time just sort of looking through some of my scriptures and stuff like that. Just trying to seek Kellenbor's guidance in a situation like this.
Cool. Okay. What's Catrick up to?
Yeah, good question. Well, I mean, he was keeping watch, but otherwise, I think he'll spend a lot of the time just kind of pondering the orb, looking around the room, just kind of really inspecting everything, seeing if he can find anything awry. How long did the detect magic last for?
Is it an hour?
An hour, yeah.
Which has probably passed by now.
Yeah,
I would
passed
say.
by now. No, fun.
You've done a lot since you cast it. 'Cause
Yeah.
You cast it in the corridor, didn't you, in your traps?
Yeah.
This is
So I
the
guess,
battle.
fair. So I guess other than having a little look around, eventually he'll
6-second battle.
You were falling for a long time.
fair enough.
I am a potato.
But yeah, as he's kind of looking around, you kind of see him get less and less angsty, and his eyes start to droop a little bit as time goes on, and eventually briefly fall asleep on one of the sofas.
You're having a nap. You're falling asleep.
I'd have a little nap, but I mean, between us, I think we'd make sure that we're not probably asleep at the same time.
I'm just like meditating.
Yeah. I would spend. Aidan would also spend a good bit of time like honing his blades and stuff as well. He sort of does a lot of. You see that.
Keep it.
Yeah, you see. I mean, you'd notice if you're still up and stuff that he'd pull out a couple of scimitars and like a couple of daggers from different places and stuff. And he just gets to work, just inspecting them and keeping them all in tip-top shape.
You said you want to inspect
Yeah.
the room and stuff and have a look around.
A
Can
fidget.
you roll me a investigate?
It depends if you are like if he's figuring something out or if he's spotting
perception,
something.
fine. Yeah, perception.
Perception? No problem. A nat 1.
Okay.
So
Wait.
fitting.
No, it's only when you do spells with a nat 1 that you have to roll on the big table, right?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, fine. It all seems as it should.
Yeah, cool. just a room, innit?
Yeah.
Am I going to take a short rest here? Yeah.
Yes.
What's the short
Yeah.
rest button?
No, up there, isn't it?
The little campfire.
Could I?
Yeah.
Not for nothing. You can take a long rest.
Okay, sure. All right, yeah. I was gonna say, if we're just doing short rest, did you maybe want to spend another key point on me before you do the short
Oh,
rest?
yeah.
But if we're doing long rest, that's chill.
Sure.
We have earned it.
You have earned it, buddy.
Sweet.
Cool. So you're gonna take a long rest, yeah?
Mhm.
I'll take a short rest. I'm going to stay up. But
Okay. You're meditating during this short rest, are you?
I was planning on it.
Yeah, cool.
But I can sleep actually. I'm feeling pretty drowsy. Maybe I nod off for a moment during the short rest and meditation.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no workaround, it's fine. But I was considering that I wouldn't have any one of us all of us be asleep at the same time.
Yeah.
But,
So
but
what,
if you want to like
my way around that was going to be, let's say you guys were two sleeping, as you were kind of meditating, you would have just fallen asleep. It's like such a cozy and comfortable.
Maybe it
room.
wasn't up to me.
Oh, yeah, maybe
Yeah,
it's a bit of a
exactly.
challenge,
That's what I
yeah,
mean. It's
see.
like something
okay,
external
yeah.
kind of
Sure.
forces you to fall asleep. So you have a long rest. You can fully recover your points and stuff.
Mhm.
And then when you come to, you wake up no longer in the room. You wake up. You are the three of you together.
Sore bum holes.
And Will stood there.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You wake up to this beautiful vista of a valley. Over the top of you see eagles flying.
From the painting.
What would you like to do?
We are in the painting.
Okay, I say, yeah, I think
Are the eagles actually flying? The movie.
I say as well. Whatever's going on here is unlike anything I've encountered in my life, and I've been to some strange places. I'm 403. I've been all over the place, but this is. Well, I mean, what about you?
I usually keep far away from magic. This is far out of my league.
Yeah, I've got to be honest here, guys. I'm just trying to make a peaceful life for myself, trying to count some beans here. I didn't expect this. It normally seems to find me, though.
Say, right, well, I think we have no option other than to play along to this person's game. Right, let's look around here, shall we? And with that, I'll sort of, make a perception check and wander around the place and stuff, see if anything's eye-catching about this
I'm
place.
gonna look behind me as well.
There's a wall.
Oh, hang on, is it like, it's like a sunny day?
Yeah.
I got disadvantage.
Oh,
I got sunlight sensitivity. I'm sensitive to the sunlight.
Disadvantage on what?
Perception checks and attack rolls.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm going to actually just let me retcon what I said a little bit. I'm just going to come out and go like, bloody hell, it's upright. And I'm going to put my cowl up so that
Yes, darkness.
you'll see that. I mean, if there's any trees or rocks around, I'd sort of quite quickly just kind of shift over to them a bit. And,
Yeah. So what's like the thing with that? If you're not in direct sunlight.
Well, so it's basically, it's kind of based around me and the target. So if I'm in direct sunlight, which I say my cowl prevents mostly, then if I'm in direct sunlight, I have disadvantage on perception and attack rolls. If the enemy, so say for example I was under a tree or have my cowl up or whatever, if the enemy was stood in a shadow, I'd have a much easier time seeing them and it'd be okay. But if they were out in the open, then I'd have my disadvantages on spotting them or attacking them.
Got you. Okay, interesting. Cool. Okay, so there is like a wooded area that's quite sweeping. If you would potentially like to go in there, and,
Yeah, I would I'd say to them, guys, I don't know if you know, but Drow, the sun really doesn't agree with us. Could we head into the canopy there?
Yes, I'm more at home in the trees anyway.
I'll never say no to some shelter.
Nice, and we kind of wander over to this slightly wooded area.
Yeah, cool. So you're walking through. It's just a beautiful, lovely kind of landscape. It's there's birds singing in the trees, and there's foliage kind of crunching under your feet as you walk through. It's like a lovely summer's day.
Until
yes, until one sec.
So are we walking through? Is it sort of like just like a nice summery woodland sort of area that we're in at the moment, or are we? Yeah, we're actually sort of in a like, is the wooded area? Is it like a wood, or is it just like a cluster of trees in amongst the?
No, it's a wood. It's kind of where you were to begin with. It was quite open, and then off to your side over here was it's not densely wooded, but it's a smaller forest, but it stretches quite far.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
As you're walking, Catrick, you spring a trap. I don't know how traps work.
Okay,
in the context of D&D.
So
does you have to do a save or something?
You typically start with a save.
Okay, so can you roll a Constitution or something?
Depends what the trap is.
Do
you want to like say hi to me or something, or could you close your ears or something?
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Just like kind of like a stem, lift him up into the breeze, like a dex. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, can you give me a dex?
You sure you don't want Constitution? 9.
Yeah. So, as you're
A boulder falls on your head.
You find an unexploded nuke.
And totally kicked it.
the deck save.
I used to do your Wally move. It's got mold earth. Sorry, you got
It's alright. As you're walking, you kind of snap a branch that you didn't see was concealing a almost just a rope going off to your right, and it's wrapped and coiled around a tree. And behind that tree, there's a weight that slams down around your leg. The rope coils, and you are pulled into the tree. As this happens, a swarm of goblins kind of come
Sick.
out of the trees.
I love
And
goblins.
Would everyone roll initiative, please?
Sure. How many goblins does it look like?
I would say 7.
Okay. Initially.
10.
Maybe, more can come.
Yeah.
So maybe play it by ear.
20. No, let's start with 7.
Let's do a battle map, shall we? Yeah. Do we want some terrain in? Some different terrain? No? Yeah?
Maybe just a bunch of trees.
Little mini terrains?
Yeah, we've got the tree.
Oh, we've got the trees
cards around.
pictures. Yeah, let's do that. Are they in the book down there?
Bottom, yeah. Should be like a
Should we
thick-
get wiping?
Yeah. That.
Should be a what?
Can you pass the tissues?
Big roll.
Yes.
There's like a big square book in the bottom shelf, like an inch thick.
I'll do one.
This one.
Not that one. It's thicker, just below it. That thing.
Yeah. Crack that bad boy open. It's like a box.
And just pull out all the trees you can find. And there's like hedges and shit as well.
Do you want to wipe and I'll dry or something? Or oops. Strip the paint off all the minis. You ever done mini painting, Han?
Back in
Like Warhammer.
Back in the day, yeah. Probably not when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I remember being really good at it, but then I tried again and I was just a bit.
How about
Not
you?
the bubble.
Pretty arty. I mean, so you were doing that while simultaneously taking the piss out of Jordan and Dumark.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly that.
Getting home and being
Yeah, I mean, like they were fucking nerds when they did it.
Exactly.
It was cool when I did it.
yeah. Right, shall we start dropping these down around the place?
Yeah, they can kind of just go anywhere. They're not. There's no real clearing or rhyme or reason to the area. It's just a relatively dense place. Wood.
box.
Right, I'm Electu. Do you just want to be Dorwin, Ferg?
I'll be the black one.
Mm.
I know what I want.
So we're probably near a tree if he's been snared, right? And you were Rudy.
Yeah.
So maybe he's in the tree.
Could that be the big winged lizard monster back there?
Yeah, here he is. Pretty sick. Oh, where's Kazal? Should we show how Kazal?
In my room.
Where's in your room?
I can grab it though. If you would like to see the boy.
What have you been doing with him up there?
Don't smell his head.
Just got him in a jar upstairs. Give me a minute.
Kazal tributes.
Oh God.
That's pretty enough stuff.
All right, and you want some? Have you got some? I mean, I've got tokens in there. I think if you
No.
want to know what goblins.
Yeah, do we have
That's
any
better.
cooler?
For
We
goblins, we've got all the Warhammer ones.
Yeah, we've got all the general enemies.
They're kind of random. In the big Warhammer box at the back, there's a lot of similar ones.
Yeah.
Like
You could use
dwarves and the devils. Are in there,
mostly
maybe. Maybe
James.
dwarves.
Yeah. So these guys, these are our custom models
Yeah.
that Fergie printed, so this is Polana, this is Gesh, this is Dorwin, Fergie's character.
It's a bit short.
Yeah, he's very tiny, probably fucking hard to paint actually.
He's like 3 feet and also hunched over.
Oh, nice.
And then James has painted a bit. So James buys Warhammer
sets.
models just because he likes them, and then we use them for D&D.
Yeah, fair.
Or like he'll ask me like, oh, which ones would be good, because it's like, for example, we had a campaign with a bunch of fighting load of devils, and I was like, get all them devils. And he's
Oh
like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
So they're
Golden
kind of just
Cold,
going to be
yeah,
coming
I
from
can say that.
all
That's cool,
directions.
isn't it?
Look at that. On here. Here.
A little tip, Will. I mean, I guess unless you beef up their HP or something, but when you have multiple enemies, you might already be planning on doing this, but it's quite handy to just number them, and I just do it clockwise, like.
Yeah.
It's quite helpful to keep track of what's going on.
That one's hiding. Can we see him?
And this one is wearing different clothes.
Ooh.
He's stylish.
Xenoc.
Cool. Okay, so everyone's got their initiative. And then what do you do in terms of initiative? You just do them all for one, right?
Yeah. Maybe I'll split them in half or
groups
something. Yeah.
Maybe like 2 to 3, or
Yeah.
leader and half and half.
Sure.
I guess in all fairness, thinking about it now, in all fairness, it saves time. You could just put them wherever you want. If you wanted to.
Put them all, sorry?
You could always just put them wherever you want on the order. Just like, whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've already done that before.
Right. Cool. What did people get?
I got that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you miss a go.
Are we going to do that? Should we do that rule?
It depends. Yes, I think there's enough of us that it's fine. Does that make sense? If there was only 2 of you, it might be a bit brutal if one person misses the full first go. But
With those rules in a Nat 1, do you go at the end of the second round, or do you like plus 10 or something? Like, do you
Don't know. Maybe. Did we do plus 10 on the second round and then back to?
Well, we did.
I
Zero.
thought that
We
was
did
just
minus
for the
10 on the
Nat
first
20,
round, but I don't know how does that all works.
I think that one is especially bad.
Pretty bad,
Go at the
yeah.
end of
Yeah, give it a
the
go.
second round.
That makes
Is
sense.
that right?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you're at the bottom.
Bottom.
Aiden.
I got 18.
18. What did you get?
16.
16. Okay, nice.
Also, I appreciate that we were surprised, but what do you want to do about in general, with my greatsword? It does technically take an action to summon.
You're not going for the first round anyway.
No, I know, but like just in general
No.
in game, do we
Okay,
like?
I see.
I mean, we can say that like in this instance where we're surprised, maybe I haven't had time to summon it. So I'll stick with my scimitars. Or
I
something.
think that makes sense, but also, if you've just been transported to a new area in a place that like everything you've done so far has been dangerous,
Yeah.
you'd probably just have it out, right?
Yeah, this is the thing though, is like, so thematically I was kind of thinking it's something that he kind of like, in all honesty, yeah, I think if it's a group of goblins like this, I think he's probably just going to stick with the scimitars anyway. He kind of uses his greatsword when it's like something that feels worthy, you know?
Okay.
Like something that needs extra help dying. He's pretty handy with the scimitars anyway.
Okay. Oh, you're joined by 2 of the things with a nat 1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
And a 2. What's your dex then? On who goes first on the second round between you and these 2?
Well, so my dex is 16. So probably same as the goblins, is it?
Let me have a look. I haven't got my shield yet. No, 14.
Oh,
So
that's
you
sweet.
go first.
Oh yeah. Pardon me.
That was a 2.
How high up is?
Probably about 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
He's honestly probably safer up there.
Yeah,
Fine.
probably doesn't want to come now. Cast your spells for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Just finding inventive ways to avoid my AC of 10.
Take this trap with you wherever you go.
Waste yourself up.
One moment, lads.
Could someone snap that twig for me and set me trap off?
Okay, so it's gonna be. Okay. Cool. Okay. So Clipper, you are up
Yeah.
first.
So does 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm going for the dude, special dude.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'll probably just shout it away. I'll get the leader, and I will sprint up to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I will bash him in the face once with my staff.
Roll a d12. Charisma.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh, sorry, yeah, because charisma saving throw.
So DC, like check DC 12.
Yep.
9.
You're charmed.
Ooh, is that? Oh, I think that's something I unlock later. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And remind me, charmed.
So,
Can't attack the charmer.
so for this one, you must. This is funny. I hadn't read this. You must use your action to praise this guy.
Wait, but I've already used my action to attack.
No, as in.
Future actions.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So this, hang on, this lasts until the end of this goes next turn.
this thing's next turn, and okay. So does he take the damage from this attack?
No.
Ah, interesting. Okay. And can I like move myself or?
No.
Is he charmed
Okay.
in
Until the end
respect
of
to
the
the
turns.
other goblins as well?
Yes.
Interesting. All right, plop him out. Do you want to move your character over to him nonetheless?
Yeah. All right. Cool. Nothing I can do then.
Cool. So you're charmed. He's coming up pretty soon, so you're gonna be uncharmed pretty quickly. So you won't be charmed in
End
the
of
next
his
go.
next go.
Yeah, it would never be. You'd never remain charmed on your next turn if it's at the end of his go, because it's always in a loop.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll be back next time. Catrich.
Nice. Catridge, after being hoisted up with a oof, he'll kind of start swinging around, flailing around a bit. He'll see Clipper charmed. Do you know all these guys? What? Seem friendly with them. And upon realising that you are in fact charmed, there will be another moment of panic, and Catridge will yoink the orb out of his pocket, which fortunately did not fall out, which is a great result. And he'll cast Hypnotic Pattern on all these gobbos.
It's a cone, I think, isn't it?
Is it a cone? I thought it was
Is it a cube?
Yeah, a cube of 120 feet. What?
120 feet.
Wait, is that not the
30
range?
foot cube.
Oh, a 30-foot cube. Oh, I see.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's like that big-ish.
So you could probably get these three guys.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, fine. Well, I'll get those three guys. Worth doing, I think. And they have to make a wisdom save. Of.
Which guys? Sorry, you said.
These three.
Guys.
They need to make a wisdom save of 14.
Okay, or they are
Charmed.
charmed. Okay.
With hypnotic pattern specifically, they are like essentially like
Zombified.
zombified. Yeah, they're like.
They also can't move. It's for attack.
As a bit of role play, once I've got the orb out and everything, I'll
I'll start tracing my finger over it and making some patterns and stuff. And as I do, those patterns, you notice, start to appear all around the area as well.
Yes.
And as hopefully the goblins notice it. Let's find out, sports fans.
Wisdom saving, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 survives. 1 does not. 2 do not.
Nice. We'll take that.
This one survives. No, this one survives. These 2 are charmed. For how long?
Is it concentration?
The spell ends if an affected creature, if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So don't do that. Ideally.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
So essentially, it's if they take damage or if somebody shakes them out of their stupor.
There's no time limit.
But it's
Oh,
concentration.
okay, fine. Okay.
Remember, you're concentrating her on just in case you receive damage.
So no bonus actions and such.
You can do bonus actions.
What's the bonus?
You can do whatever you want as long as you don't cast another concentration spell.
Oh yeah, because it's only other concentration spells.
Yeah.
Before I do anything else, I'll quickly roll my d20. Oh no, it's a 7. I thought it was a 1. Damn. Why did they make it look so much like a 1? And then as my bonus action, when they all do that, still upside down. How high up am I?
20 foot.
20 feet up. Carriage will magically turn invisible.
Cool.
Is that
Yeah.
concentration?
It lasts until the start of your next turn. Make a damage roll.
Is it
or
like
something.
a-
It doesn't say.
Is it like a race or class trait or something?
Yeah, it's a race trait.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
pretty
so I
cool.
think I'm fine. I think I'll just turn invisible quickly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so after he makes that pattern and everything,
What does the pattern look like?
just some, funky waves of, it's kind of that dark green colour that you were trying to get your eyes on in the orb, and they're kind of just like floating around and kind of undulating a little bit all
Making
around
little
you.
eddies and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like eye floaties and stuff like that.
Windows Media Player.
Yeah, big time. It's like 3D tubes with loads of colours blasting around.
I could watch that shit for hours.
That would
be sure. Take me
No,
too.
greatest movie I've ever seen. And then, after he's done that, he's like, alright, well, none of this anymore. And then he just disappears.
I love it. Cool. Okay, so these 2 are charmed.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually next. So it's this guy next. So he is. Ooh, let me check the movement.
Doesn't have a 20-foot range, does it?
Wait, Will, have you got the pillars in that drawer? At all? Just a
Oh yeah.
cartridge.
That's the barbecue sauce.
Where's movement on here, Bosh?
It's normally at the top, like in that little section just under their attributes.
Oh yeah, I got it. Cool. So he's.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm role-playing.
So he's moved directly underneath you. I mean, you've gone invisible, but you're still in the trap.
I'm still in the trap.
So he's going to take a shot at you with a crossbow.
Damn, that's kind of harsh.
So, would you say this is disadvantage?
Absolutely, can't see him.
But you can see where he was in the trap.
I would say that the goblin's also got to like figure out that he's gone invisible and not just like teleported away
Yeah,
or something.
that's true. Okay,
you know.
fine. Okay, so I'll roll
Possibly
that
lawyer.
with disadvantage.
Oh, invisible creatures attack with advantage.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that.
Well, usually attacking breaks the
7
Yeah,
doesn't
true.
hit, does it?
No.
Okay, so he runs up underneath you and just pings off a shot, and he just whizzes past you and flutters through the
Sure.
He's also probably like swinging. Still.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's him. Then it's this guy who is gonna run towards. Who's this?
That's me.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crossbow probably. He's 5 feet away from you, so he
Yeah,
can't-
makes sense. Yeah, maybe
Um,
he does it like before he shoots and then runs if he wants to come into melee or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that makes sense. Fucking hell, 8?
15.
15.
Okay, so these guys are useless. This guy is going to. I mean, they're all going to go for you. You're right here.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Apart from maybe that one.
30. This guy can get next to you.
Yeah.
Can he hit you? Yes, he can.
Nice. What's he got?
He got a 20, but a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then damage is. Got 4 slashing damage.
Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll role play that. It's like a dodge damage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, cool. And he's going to disengage and move the 5 feet extra that he had left over.
Yeah.
With his bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That was 4, so. No, that was 5. So I've got these 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is going to start running towards you. And ping a crossbow.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't hit. This guy is probably going to come towards you because you're going for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So. And then. 16?
Nope.
What's he say?
17.
Alright.
Welcome to Malai. Sweet.
5 more
Just a question.
goblins.
If I were to be damaged, would that break the charm on me, do you know?
Let me check the
Say
wording.
thing.
You must look on.
Although I'm not charmed anymore, so it's the end of that guy's go, and his go ended.
Technically, he didn't have a go.
Yeah, he did.
He's charmed.
No, he didn't.
No, he had a go, he just didn't do any actions or
He
move.
didn't have a go.
The worst DM.
Yeah, fair. You're not charmed anymore anyway.
Cool.
He said sadly.
You'll go.
Okay, cool. Then I'll turn and try and fuck up this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just roll my one. 13, 16, and 16.
13, 16, and 16. I think they all hit. Oh no, one of them doesn't.
13 doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So one of these. One of these. Okay, cool. I'm going to. Let me just do one thing. Hand of harness as well. Okay, cool. So as he comes up next to me, I'll turn, like reactionary, try and hit him away with my staff, but miss. As I get a lock on him, I'll bring him back down, clonk him over the back of the head, and then as he's a bit dazed, I'll just fucking front kick him with my clawy crow legs, and you might see a bit of dark green energy leave my leg and go into this guy's body. He takes 17 points of normal damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Fucking punched a hole through his rotten chest.
Just turned him into rock.
Sick.
Cool, Catridge, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. do you-
No, it's fine, sorry. I thought I had a thing, but I can't. Same bonus action, so yeah, I'm good.
Cool. So did one of them hit Aiden? Did you say?
One of them did, yeah.
Yeah. What did he?
He's got 4 points.
Did 4 points of damage,
Yeah. Did he just like stab you or?
Yeah, he slashed me. He
slashed
Well,
you.
I mean, so from a roleplay perspective, I dodged out the way but took the hit points because it's silly to get cuts all the time.
Yeah. No. Exactly. No. Fair. So as Catridge sneezes and leaves his invisibility, he's kind of overwhelmed with guilt as he peers down, still swinging. And sees you take that slash from the goblin, and stressed as he is, he's gonna twin spell Scorching Ray, which is one of the only things that does damage at range, so I get used to seeing that spell. So,
How are you going to divvy them up?
that's a good question.
Can you aim all 6 at different things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do. So I guess.
Can he divvy them up post damage, do you reckon, or is that a bit meta?
That's a bit meta.
Sure.
I think
Yeah,
afterwards.
fair.
But these guys are pretty fucking weak.
which one is it that hit you, Oscar? Which one's the guy? I'll hit him with like 3, and then just split the other 3 up between the other 3 dudes that were all being shit and missing. Right, so I rolled one of them, and I think
You got an 18.
I got an 18.
Mm.
Oh, nice. 2. That's 16. That's 24. 22. 22. Can't do maths. That's 12. How many have I done?
You've done. That's your 4th.
That's my 4th. So then a couple more. Nat 20, baby!
Oh, decent.
Yeah.
And then finally a 19 plus 6. 25.
So the 12 misses. I assume it's 16 hits.
Sorry, yes.
So 5 out of 6 hit.
Good combat music as well.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, there's lots to follow.
5 out of
Yeah,
6
yeah,
hit and
fair.
then at 20, so roll damage accordingly.
Cool. So I'll roll 1. That's 4 damage.
So the first 3 damages against this first guy. Is that right?
Yeah.
All against 1.
3 are against 1, and then 3 are against 3. Hello.
The 4th attack was the one that missed,
Yeah.
Oh, sure. So that was 2 of them.
but you got that 20, that same guy.
3.
So what's the damage against the first guy? That's 3 rolls.
4 plus 9 plus 8, so 21.
Nice. And then just rolled.
And then you basically got 1 against
3
1
rolls.
and 2 against 1.
1 against 1 and 2 against 1. Yeah, fair.
You got a nat.
Cool. So then there's a 7 against 1 guy, and then I'll do the nat 21, which is 4 plus 9.
13.
Okay.
So these are directed at who?
So the first 3 were against him, which was
21.
21.
Dead.
And then you missed this guy,
Yep.
and then you hit.
How many did you target? All 4.
Yeah.
So
You missed this
Miss,
one, and then 1 against
hit that
7.
one with the 7, and then
nat
hit
20.
Oh, good name.
and then hit that guy with the 13. Good there. Yeah, that works.
Damn, pussies.
You can always have more show.
Oh,
So
going
7
Yeah.
7 killed them. Oh, fair.
That's their health.
Damn.
Yeah.
Time to start divvying up them strikes.
What am I doing hitting that one with 3? Fuck.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so it's now this guy's turn. If it says wisdom saving throw, it doesn't seem to have any wisdom saving modifier.
Interesting.
This,
Did you
I don't think this is like an official.
You won't take another wisdom saving throw now, though. It's wisdom
No,
saving to see
he's
if
about
you
to cast the spell.
It
should-
should.
it
It
can't.
should. It normally.
can't.
Oh, he's got hypnotic pattern on him. We'll cross that bridge later.
Is there anything that he can do on his turn to try and does he roll again? or no?
Especially with hypnotic pattern, no, because not only can you not attack the caster, you are also incapacitated and have 0 movement speed, and incapacitated means you can't take actions.
Okay.
So
Good.
it's like literally
Alright.
stupefied
So these guys are just out of the equation.
until someone damages them.
So there's just this one guy. Alright, cool. More goblins are coming.
Yeah, fair enough.
This guy is coming from. Maybe this guy appears in a tree. This guy emerges from the lake.
Hell yeah.
This guy was in this wooden log. And this guy was coming from over here. Cool, and these two are still charmed. Cool.
Sorry, I didn't roll my d20. Again, it's a fucking 7 that looks like a 1. 7 so much. Brief excitement.
Cool, so these two are charmed. This guy's gonna go. He is potentially having just seen the damage that you've done. He's gonna ping off another. Yeah, he's gonna.
Not invisible anymore.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah,
Well, there is a
just-
lot of things to keep track of, isn't there?
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay. Not visible anymore, not disadvantaged. So we're gonna ping off the crossbow. And it's not going to hit. Cool.
What did he get?
He got a 9.
Oh, so close.
yeah.
Wait, what's
Whistles.
your AC?
10.
Alright, I'm gonna start lying.
Is it lower because I'm in a trap? Maybe it's reduced by 1.
Don't you know? Yeah. You'll regret it.
No, that's
32 points of damage.
Imagine you let him and then it switches and he just kills all of them. They kill all of us. It will feel really bad.
This guy's gonna take a swing at you.
Yeah.
Remind me of your AC.
15.
15. No, you got fucking 9 again. This guy's gonna ping a crossbow at you. 13.
For me, really.
Scimitar.
Let's go!
That's ready?
Not that's really. Just anything.
You've got unlimited goblins, do you? Like,
Remember,
Yes.
they might want to be moving up to moving closer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean their ranged attack and their thingy attack are identical,
Yeah, fair.
so it doesn't really make any difference.
Mhm.
Where's my d6 gone? 5 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
This guy is going to ping an arrow at you.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. These two are stupefied. Cool. 8.
And I get my go, don't I now? Yes, sick. Okay, cool. So my plans changed a little bit because I wasn't expecting all of those goblins to die instantly. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut this guy down. So to begin with, I'm going to start with just no, that misses. So I'll do my second attack. Dirty 20. The damage on that is 6.
On who, sorry?
On the one right next to me.
Yeah.
Is he dead or no?
Nope.
Okay. And then in that case, I can use my other thing, and then an additional 6 points of damage.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so I sort of like, after having like been kind of a bit shocked and worried about Catrick getting trapped and like thinking about whether he could do something, he suddenly found goblins all around him. As he was like trying to figure out a way to get you down, obviously the fireballs just fucking obliterated all of them around him, and he's like turned around, seen one's left, and just with his scimitars just fucking slashed him across the face and killed him. Okay, and he sort of says, Catrick, you alright up there?
I've been better, lad.
He says, he just says, I'll stay by your side, and kind of like, just kind of tries to draw the eye of these guys a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, that's now Clipper.
Cool. So I am going to run over to. I can make this. These guys. Oh, get off me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, like 40. I'll be in between them.
Sure.
And then with my staff, I'm gonna poke one in the head, and poke the other in the head, and then jump and do a split leg kick. Also with the head with my feet.
Nice.
They all hit. One guy takes 20 and one guy takes 21.
Nice.
Okay, these guys have done nothing so far. They've just emerged, missed crossbow bolt, died.
There's actually quite a few hidden behind that rock.
Weirdly, the exact same amount that they'll just roll.
Cool. Catrick?
Twin spell, scorching.
I tired all of them.
Yeah, the thing is, don't have much else that actually has any range
Can
on
you
it.
get yourself down? I guess you did put even money.
Yeah, honestly, he's kind of fine being up there, 20 feet away from all the goblins. He's kind of fine with aside from feeling a little bit queasy as he swings around. Whoa, whoa!
I bet you thought that'd be quite annoying for him.
Nothing could
It's
annoy
really hard for the
Catrick.
goblins. 20-foot spears.
Just fucking Jesus, this motherfucker.
Maybe that one does have a 20-foot.
A new one emerges in the 20-foot spear.
And it looks like it will really hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hang on, he's out of range. It's a 40-foot spear. Was I really bendy?
He just like topples over from the weight of the spear.
Does 10d10.
Well, shit. Really sorry, mate. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at
That's fine.
3rd level, which means I get 4 of them. Oh.
You go for all of them at once.
Yeah,
Take
I
out every single one.
know that as well. The odds aren't good of me hitting every
I
single
need to
one
start
of them.
checking in wells more often.
I mean, there's only 4 left alive.
Yeah.
So you can hit them both twice, right?
No, he's got 4. He's
No,
not
I've
twin
got
spelling.
4.
Oh, you're not
Yeah,
twin
no, I'm
spelling,
not
okay.
twin spelling it. I'll save it for the next round. If Goblin thing
Goblin
comes
has
in.
4.
Yeah. So let's roll to see if they hit. So we got 1 that'll hit. 2. What's their AC?
It's 15?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
15.
2nd doesn't hit. 3rd does hit. It's another 22. And the 4th is also a 22.
Okay, which one doesn't hit?
The 2nd one.
Who's that?
So this guy?
Yeah, it seems there or thereabouts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the damage on the 3 that you hit?
Let's find out, sports fans.
The thing that hit.
We've got a 5, a 4,
And a 2.
and
They're
a-
all still
and a 2.
alive.
They're all still alive.
That's pretty embarrassing,
But
mate.
yeah,
Severely burned.
as I'm
You just tell him that
Wait, what was it? Sorry, it was a 5.
a 4 and a 2.
5, 4, and a 2.
Yeah.
5.
So I guess we'll go 5, 4, 2.
Okay, let me do it.
Okay,
You
yeah.
just completely changed.
You do your order, mate.
Okay, so 4 and a 2.
Cool.
So, this guy's no longer charmed.
True.
Damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damage.
It's alright, it's pussy anyway, man.
This guy's dead.
As I'm swinging, I'll take my orb and I'll kind of like line it up with the first guy and just give it a jab. And as I do, out the other side comes the ray, and I'll just do that 4 times. But unfortunately, as I do it with that one, I'm mid swing and it just kind of pings off.
Yeah,
and
nice.
just misses him.
The recoil from the other person.
Yeah, it starts a forest fire.
Cool, okay, so it's this guy's go, he can't go. It's this guy's go who is now no longer charmed. So he is going to take a pot shot at you, Aiden. And he is going to miss. I don't want to talk about it. This guy is also going to take a pot shot at you. 14?
That's lower than 15, Mel.
I'm sorry, so many fucking ACs.
No, I know, it's
You've got such a shoot at me, to be honest.
And then you're kind of behind the tree. Oh no, it was this guy, wasn't it? Yeah.
He's swinging. He pokes out sometimes.
Yeah, man. Good odds.
And this guy, fine, he's going to take a pot shot.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, you're 11 AC.
Oh, 10. 10.
He does 5 points of damage.
Perfect, great.
That's all of them before your go.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the kind of brush over here emerges a giant spider. Very much like the one that was in the cells.
Does it have a key in There's got to be a giant spider around here.
No, we ain't got a spider.
No spiders.
Bad guys, there might be something evil.
We don't have a spider,
Is
but
Jamesy arachnophobic? No, I didn't.
and he's not in Warhammer.
Oh, we've got the Twinkali.
Oh yeah.
They're quite spider.
Yeah.
Should be.
Oh, they're up here. Here's a giant spider. Nice.
Perfect. Nice. So he's gonna kind of emerge there. And it's your go.
It's my go.
Yeah.
Okay. Just does this, with what limited information you can offer, does the spider look like? Is it like pretty fearsome? Would you say, or is it kind of just like a big spider?
I mean, he looks pretty fearsome. He's got like massive mandibles. And, he looks pretty pissed off that you guys have come in and killed all his friends.
Okay. Yeah.
The boys.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of reach into this sort of like pouch that I have that's kind of sewn into my vestments, and I pull out. I sort of ruffle around for like a second, and I pull out a vial of water, and I pop the cap at the top of the water off, and I sort of like draw some of the essence of the water out, but that you see it still stays. The water still remains in where it is. I draw some of the essence of water out, and then I just kind of like holding my scimitar in my other hand still. I just kind of do it like that against my chest, and you see that this like shimmery glittery frost kind of coats my whole body, and you see that like where my shoulders are, there's like little sort of spikes of ice and stuff like that, and I've sort of got this like thin icy armor. I've just cast Armor of Agathis, and I get 15 temporary HP, and anything that hits me with a melee attack takes some damage.
Cool. Okay.
And then I'm going to go and like confront the spider, basically.
Nice.
So let me just. How do you add temp HP? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So that's. I'm pretty sure that's Armor of Agathis is a full action. So that's my go.
Cool. Clipper, you're up.
Cool, okay. I'm going to run. Actually, hang on.
Let's get these guys.
Yeah, let's do that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, let me just do one more thing. Okay, fine. I'm going to. I'll not leave combat range.
Go on, Fergie. Quick
Yeah,
decision.
fine. Okay, 5, 10, 15.
No, take your time. Fucking DM.
20, 25. I'm going to swing a dart at each of these two guys.
Okay.
But it's just out of range of disadvantage, so only one of them hits.
Okay.
And it does 8 damage to. Let's go with this guy.
Sure. He is dead ski.
Cool. And then with my bonus action, I get an unarmed strike against the spider.
Cool.
26 to hit, and it does 10 points of damage.
Cool. Okay. Nice. Catridge.
Nice. I'm not got many spells to choose from in this situation, so you might know what I'm about to do here. So there's 3 dudes plus the spider. Yeah, it's gonna be a scorching ray, mate. Scorching ray. Scorching ray. We love scorching ray. And I'm going to twin spell it. So 6 total, and I guess 3 of them I'll try and blast the spider with, so I guess I'll do those 3 first.
What's the range on it?
120 feet.
Alright, fine.
Uno. Oh, that's not good. 10.
Nope.
Then we've got a 17.
Yep.
And then we've got a 20.
No.
No.
Okay.
Cool. So that will.
Wait, why did you roll 3?
Because I've twin spelled Scorching Ray, so
it's 3 of them are going on to Spider Guy, and then I'll just do the other 3 on those 3 dudes that are around. So do you want me to do damage on the spider first, or should I just roll the other 3 to hit?
Let's do the spider.
Yeah.
Get him out of the way.
Cool. So first one does 6 damage, second one missed, and then the next one does another 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Cool. And then I'll roll to hit the boblins. We've got 22.
Yep.
And that 20.
Nice.
Alright, these guys are dead.
And an 8. So one of them's not. So.
Wait, which two? You aimed at these two, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I aimed at all 3 of them. But
Oh,
one
I see.
missed.
Okay.
So the second one missed. So.
Which one do I miss, Will? Which one do I miss?
Depends on the damage.
Okay. Well, the first one does
I'm joking.
8 points of damage.
Let's say you missed this guy
Yeah.
to keep him charmed.
Yeah, fair enough. Actually,
Yeah.
if he's still charmed, yeah, I guess he's chilling.
Yeah.
So 8 points of damage on the first one, and then
Yep.
for the nat 20.
He's dead.
No, the first roll was 2,
He had like 2 points of health.
and the next one was 11.
Cool. Okay, so we've got this spider, and we got this guy. He's still charmed. It's the spider's go. And he is going to.
I'm gonna roll my d20.
Grenade
Sake.
launcher.
He's going to self-destruct.
Volt orb style.
Yeah. He is going to aim for Clipper. And he's going to nat 20.
Fuck.
Oof. And he says so 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And give me a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Yeah, that's fine.
What did he?
Oh, hang on. So in that case, I need to roll. So that's 6 more points of damage.
Oh shit. Okay. What did he attack me with?
Sorry, so that's a bite. And then with his bite, he has poison damage on top of that.
So it would have been more damage if I'd failed the.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh no, sorry, halved. Halved on a successful thing, so take that to 3.
Three.
3 points of damage, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Aiden.
Okay. So on my turn, I'm going to attack him with a flurry of scimitars. So let's see. I'm just going to roll my fucking dice. It's easier. I got a 17 and a 12 initially.
17 hits.
17 hits, followed by another thing that hits. So, 1 with my main hand and 1 with my offhand. It's annoying that it doesn't like register that you've done 2. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like when you click and then click again, it doesn't do it immediately. Like you've got to wait for the thing to.
Right, yeah.
All right, so I did a total of 14 points of damage.
Cool. Alright.
Does he?
Still kicking? He's looking pretty fucked up there.
Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, just sort of, hacking its legs and stuff as he's hissing and squirming back.
So that's Aiden, so Clipper, you're up.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm going to use my key energy to action a flurry of blows. So, 2 quarterstaffs, 14 to hit.
No. Oh, sorry, AC of 14, yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, so it does hit, and then a nat 20. And then I've got
Good game for us, eh?
an arm strike of 21. I'm going to use my last unarmed strike to heal myself. So the damage on those is 1d8 plus 4, 1d8 plus 4, 1d8 plus 4. So that's 21 plus 7. So 28 points of damage.
He had 1 point.
Oh. Fair enough. Well, I'll kill him then. I just as I like run over to him, I get down on one knee, break one of his legs with my staff, get down on that other knee, break another one of his front legs, and then just open palm strike him in the bottom of
sick.
the face
Nice.
and break his head off.
Nice.
And then with my other hand heal myself. 4, D6 plus 3, 9.
Cool. All right.
I mean, you've still got this guy. He's charmed.
Yeah,
Even now,
I'm just gonna say you guys kill him, right?
Sure.
Nice. Unless you want to keep it as a pet.
Maybe he comes around and he sees everyone's gone. He's like, fuck. Makes it.
No, with a swift eldritch blast.
When we killed those guys, sorry, were they like also disintegrating into goo and dust, or are they just regular goblin?
No, their bodies remain where they fell. Nothing kind of special happens.
Yeah.
Same with the spider.
Yeah,
He just kind of crumples.
just
to the
corpses.
floor.
Just corpses.
Just corpses. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually their corpses form an orderly line at the edge of the forest.
I thought you were going to say their bodies like morph into one super goblin.
12 hit points.
I would say that with a sea of corpses around, you see that Aiden would be like muttering these little prayers under his breath, just kind of wishing them guidance and all that kind of stuff as they move on.
As he does so, I think Carriage will say, would you mind saving that for after you've got me down?
It was a little square, but yeah. So let's say I was doing like a proper thing, and I'm like, oh yes, of
He's
course.
just digging a grave for each one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go around and just like maybe with one of my daggers cut the rope attached to the weight and just try and lower him down so he doesn't drop too bad. It just drops 20 feet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm ready to roll the damage for it.
Were you doing all your wild magics, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to do the music as well, Will?
Yes.
Unless there's more goblins.
6 goblins and another spider.
Give me a dex save.
Okay. God damn it.
That's a good point, Oscar. How strong are you?
Not less than average.
Interesting.
How do I just? Oh yeah.
Because I'm 280 pounds and 7 feet tall.
There's a pulley.
say no.
21 dex save.
Oh, yeah. To catch him before, like when he no, to catch him right. Cool. All right. Nicely done.
I just mentioned as well my armor of Agathis lasts an hour.
All right.
So just I don't know if it all counts as
Is that the
anything.
water thing?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to do anything here? What would you like to do?
I guess I'll have a little inspect of the corpses, see if I can find anything that might.
I would
Close
like
to what we
to cut open a spider.
You see, Caleb would hand you a dagger. 'Cause presumably, do you carry weapons?
What do darts look like?
They're like, I mean, in the normal game, they're just like a wooden thing like that with a spot, like a little point.
Oh, like an actual dart.
Yeah.
Well, you can't cut with that then.
But I mean, you could roleplay that the dart is like little throwing knives or something.
I suppose I'd probably just like use the claws on my feet to like.
Oh, yeah,
stretch
sure,
this
yeah.
thing open and like pull away Tesh.
Oh, 'cause you're a bit of a, like-
crow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
or a
corvidy kind of
vulture
thing.
crow
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Just go sort of like skull around and you're like. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Inside the spider, give me a perception.
It's a bomb.
Let me just check the wording of one of my things real quick.
You want a drink, Andy?
What's that?
I'm going to use my Kenku recall.
What does that do?
It just gives me advantage on skill checks that I'm proficient in.
Okay.
And I'm proficient in perception, so just
Cool.
got to roll twice. I got 16.
Cool. So as you kind of you're ripping open his abdomen and like searching through like
Yeah.
we did with the key. You're just gonna find guts.
Mm.
There's nothing special in there. Even with 16, it's It's just a normal spider as far as
I'm
you
gonna
can.
swallow some of the guts.
Carrot will simply look on in horror and try and distract himself with the
I'm
goblin
gonna
corpses.
avoid the bile bladder. Though.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Just,
where's the poison ducts of a
Bit of
spider?
fatty glands.
I'm just getting the
Not
you
in
know,
this spider.
spleen and the heart.
Yeah.
Well, he's a fucking crow. He can eat poison.
Cool. Okay. So he's gobbling away. You're
Just searching the goblins for
searching
any
the
like
goblins.
answers about who they are, why we're here.
give me a perception.
Sure.
You probably won't need it, to be fair. Okay. Yeah. So what you'll notice is on the body of each of these goblins, you find a small vial of very clear liquid.
Water.
Water.
Elemental water. Yeah, this guy is flooded with elemental water.
This fucking lake is just elemental water.
Our previous player, he needed elemental water for a homebrew potion crafting thing we did, and he fucking loved his potions, and I was pretty stingy with the elemental water, and so everywhere he went, he's like, is there any here? And I'm like, no. Leave me alone.
My guy is a herbalist, by the way.
Okay.
Was that Gesh's like thing?
Yeah, I mean, we
Or was it alchemy? What?
yes, I mean, if you've got the herbalism kit, it is that like
Sure.
thing, but it's. I mean, Ali's got to tell you, it's pretty convoluted.
You can
His
do the
thing.
whole homebrew thing, right?
Yeah.
And just raw, you just make like, I think I read you made like antidotes and health potions.
Yeah, with certain roles, and you technically can. There is in the player's handbook as well. There is a list of like certain potions you can make, but it's like they're all really powerful with hard ingredients and stuff. It's kind of weird, but yeah, you do antidotes and
Well,
potions and stuff.
might be able to craft health potions just like for a role play, if nothing else, but
Mm.
maybe look into that later.
Yeah, I think we didn't really search that nice room. I wonder if there's any nice stuff in there, any loot.
There was
Might
a
be some. Really?
Yeah. So yeah, you find these vials on
Yeah.
each of the dead bodies. You find a very
Can
similar.
I have a sniff of the vials, kind of a bit of an investigate, see what they are?
Yes, you can give me a.
Good guy.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot.
What role would it be to investigate like a potion or a thing? Is it just investigation?
I mean, so it depends. Yeah, it depends what it is. If it's non-magical investigation, if it's magical, I'll do Arcana.
Okay. Just give me an investigation.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes you obviously do end up having to give stuff away a little
Where
bit.
on their bodies was this vial? Was it like
Oof.
Inside, they were each wearing like robes or kind of tattered
Raggy
things.
clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
in a pocket?
It was actually more painful because the dice got caught on the corner of the screen and it was between 2 and 20. So yeah, I only got a 2.
Okay.
So
I
guess
mean,
maybe
you
I'll
give
get
it,
the
you give it a.
fingers, give it a taste.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, right.
With your character is the question.
He's pretty anxious, right?
He's kind of an anxious guy. Yeah. But equally, he's also a kind
Also
of curious
gutsy.
guy.
Okay.
Roll to see if you eat it.
Maybe give it a sniff first.
I gave it a sniff and got a 2, so couldn't tell anything.
I mean,
Could've
well,
been
you didn't
water.
give me a chance. You were just like, I'm
Yeah,
fingering. You kind of smell this like woody, piney smell.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't smell toxic or negative or anything.
But it smells appealing.
It smells pretty nice, yeah.
Pretty nice.
It's
Yeah.
just all their colognes.
The goblin. Do you?
I guess I'll point it out to the guys.
Sure, you say.
Have a look at this, lads. They've all got these little vials.
Bear in mind, you've got a herbalist in the party. It might be worth having him have a
Does anybody happen to know anything about potions, or do I have to dip a finger?
I have to.
Yes, pass it here. Maybe I can detect something.
Okay. And I'll pass one in.
I'll just give it a whiff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make like a medicine or something? Or
If you can justify, I think for herbalism, medicine or nature might make sense.
There should actually be is it like a tool herbalist kit?
I do have a herbalist kit as well.
Because there can be an associated role with the herbalist with certain tools. like smithing tools. I think like they're like athletics and stuff like that.
Okay,
And
I see.
herbalism might be, I don't know, nature, but you can add your proficiency bonus if you weren't
Right.
normally proficient in nature checks. or something,
Okay,
you
I
know.
see.
I would add as well. I'd probably just Aiden would probably grab one or two others and just hand them to Clipper and just say maybe check they're the same or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. What does the herbalism kit say? Proficiency with this kit, which I have, lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to identify or apply herbs. So it's not really a herb, is it? It's more like a potion.
Yeah, it's not really a potion, it's just a liquid. You're just trying to identify.
Fair.
Um,
Yeah, you pick then. Whatever.
I'm just gonna say investigation for this.
Okay.
There's nothing like. I don't want to say too much.
Sure. 4.
I might say because you're in a situation where you've got a lot of time. You
Yeah.
know, you're not in like you can
Yeah.
have advantage on this
Sure.
because you've got the other guys helping you. You're giving more samples
If-
and stuff.
Yeah, fair.
And are you proficient in investigation?
No, but I got 20.
Nice, decent. I was just thinking, could maybe in that instance, could he maybe add on the proficiency bonus from the herbalism to his investigation, maybe or something?
Yeah, fair.
Because the herbalism kit, I know it just mentioned herbs, but Gesh was using it for potions.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's maybe an alchemist kit as well, but I mean that thing says you can make antidotes and stuff. And I mean, there's basically if you're making potions, like you're doing like there's a bit of crossover. So
Yeah.
maybe in some instances it's fair, in others it's not.
Yeah,
your discretion.
depends on what it is. Kind of thing, yeah.
Can I finish that as well?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So with a nat 20, you are able to immediately identify this as turpentine.
Okay. Boys, I think this might be turpentine. Not sure why they have it, but
And what do you use? What is turpentine? What is it again? Like what would I know it as?
No, it's all it.
Okay, sure. I say, do you Clipper? But what is turpentine?
it's a kind of tree resin, I think. But can I roll to see if I know what it would be used for in D&D?
Yeah, sure.
Would it be used for like a medicine-y thing or a magic-y thing? Like
I think probably just a straight investigation again. It's like a pretty natural thing. I guess
this
maybe
is more like if I already know about it. You know, I
Yeah.
can't just determine the use of something. So it's like,
What does
what
it
it's
already know?
used
I
for,
see
or
what
do
you
I
mean,
know
I see
much
what you
about
mean,
its
yeah.
use?
maybe a nature check then.
Nature, okay. That one. No fucking clue.
I don't know exactly what it is. Yeah.
Cool.
I think at this point maybe Kenrich will just taste it. just a little fingertip full.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a little
Okay,
fingertip
okay.
full of turpentine.
You would like to taste it, but before you can, you dip your finger into the thing, and your finger is going to disappear.
Right.
Interesting.
Lads, I think I know what it does, and I will hold up my lack of fingers.
And is it like, can he still feel his finger?
No, it's gone.
Or no.
I'm finding it hard not to metagame.
Like, I sort of, I go, that's strange. Catwreck, are you in any pain? My laptop's dead, by the way.
You were not in any pain.
Oh, great.
It's
No,
just
I mean, I feel alright, and I'll try and, like, I don't know, feel my finger there.
there's just nothing there.
Oh,
Your hand
cool.
just goes straight through it.
Oh, cool.
I s-
Oh, that's either very good or very bad. It's either our way out of here, or it would kill me.
Yes. How much did it take for your finger to disappear?
I mean, I just dunked it in there.
I see. Is this our way out?
I might just grab your hand and like rub it on my staff. Your finger on my staff.
Or lack of finger?
There's no finger there.
The stump.
The stump.
Okay. There's no liquid on his
I
hand.
see. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Maybe we try dipping a. I don't know if we dip a stick in it or something. That probably just
I
disappears
should
as
have done
well.
that before my finger really showed.
Yeah, you live and learn. I say. I mean, it's a bit of a gamble.
Maybe we'll have a quick look around the woods first before we start drinking mysterious goblin liquids.
Indeed. Let's gather up the vials for now and keep them with us, just in case this is our way out. We'll have a little bit more of an explore and go from there, shall we?
I think that makes sense.
Can you feel your finger at all?
Nope. Nah, it's like I never had it. I've been worried about it, but it's not the first time it's happened, honestly.
Well, the last time it disappeared up that old man's bum.
Yeah, funny story that. Started and ended in a well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so say we were to spend some time kind of looking around and exploring. Like, is there anything else as we travel around that like catches our eye or is particularly interesting?
So as you're wandering around, there's going to be the occasional goblin. Sometimes in groups of 2 or 3, sometimes in just on their own. Maybe the occasional spider and stuff. By the way, you quickly dispatched those. We're not going to play that out.
Can we like capture one?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Does anyone speak goblin?
I don't.
Do you think
Honestly,
I'm just
yeah.
woodland creatures?
No.
Damn. Let me check what language it was I decided to learn in the end. I think it was the first in the list.
Shall we do like a little bit of role play sort of thing? So, you know, presumably we encounter one of these goblins, you know, between me and Clipper, we're able to sort of grab him and pin him up or something. And so we've grabbed this goblin, you know, I'm sort of holding it up. Presumably it's a bit too like stuck to like attack us or anything, is that fair to say?
Yeah. I think you could even say you took the rope from the thing and you tied it up.
Sure, yeah. I basically initially I take one of the vials and I just say to it in common. I just say, what is this?
He's just barbling and garbling in goblin.
Okay. I'm going to like unstopper it and like threaten to pour it on him and just sort of try and gauge what his reaction is. Do you have an insight or something, or is it just pretty obvious?
It's pretty obvious. He doesn't seem to have any real reaction to it. He's not like afraid of it. He is a little bit like wary, but he's not like terrified. You know, it's not like you're holding acid to his head.
Yeah. Okay. Would between the three of us, would we, when we showed him a vial, would we have acknowledged any recognition or anything like that?
I think for them this is just a very commonplace thing to have.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna be like, oh my god, why have you got that?
Yeah.
He's just carries on
Okay.
as he was.
All right. I say. I have no intent to necessarily dispatch this goblin, and based off his reaction, while he wasn't much scared of it himself, I do wonder if the rules of the turpentine here would perhaps affect us differently from them. But nonetheless,
Perhaps we try it out on this goblin.
yes.
Fucking goblin, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to tip a little bit of it out onto him.
Okay. Yeah. As you kind of pour it over his head, you see that as the turpentine trickles down his head, every bit that it touches just vanishes until he's fully disappeared.
Okay. I look to you two.
Well, that was good or bad for him. Maybe we should have tried a finger or something first.
I remembered what turpentine is. Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot.
No.
Oh, no, yeah, I'll try not to
Looks like
escape.
we are
We're sort
living
of
in
getting-
I was about to say, well, it seems like he's gone somewhere. If your finger's not in pain, I don't think it would be removing it from existence entirely, or else you might be feeling more negative towards it.
I've got a good feeling about that finger. I can tell it's still somewhere, just out in the world, doing something. But with no orb.
Poor thing.
Yeah. I say, well, I guess let's try this together then.
Agreed. And I grab a turpentine and pour it on. Have it shed.
God, I'm reaching it.
With that, similar to the goblin, Catridge just kind of slowly ebbs away and disappears.
Do I get good or bad vibes as I disappear?
I'm not going to tell you because it's
Fair enough.
Because we don't know.
Because I'm dead.
I go,
Yeah, you feel that.
I just hold up the bar, I go, cheers.
Pour it on my head too.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So as you kind of this goes over your eyes, you kind of the world kind of disappears and is replaced once again with the room that you were in, the very relaxing, cozy room with the beds, and on the
Immediately murder the goblin.
is your finger.
And he just forms around it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it reattaches or something.
Oh, that's nice.
And the goblin lies dead on the floor.
Okay.
Interesting.
If you were to look at the painting, you would see the massacre that you did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It was funny. Catridge investigated it, but you got a really low number. So I was in my head. I was like, because you could have seen the goblins and the spiders and stuff in the painting, but you had to look relatively closely. And I was like, it has to be like a 6 or something. It's not that hard. You're like a 2. And I was like, it's a lovely scenic thing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Cool. And then so, as you look around the room, it's very much the same as it was before, apart from in the keyhole of the door now resides a key to get through. Should we potentially wrap it up there?
Don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, can do. Yeah,
Yeah, sounds-
I'm down.
Sounds alright, because
We've
I've
forgotten
run out of
about
prep.
No, I think we should keep going.
Behind the door is a large painting.
It contains 50 goblins. No, alright, sweet. Mate, that was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a smashing
Yeah,
job.
that was
I had a really
nice.
good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
That was a nice mix of roleplay, got some puzzles and stuff in there, got some
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah. Had a great time.
Nice.
How did you get on alright?
Yeah. That was fun. I mean, as I was saying earlier, there wasn't like a huge amount for me to keep track of. I just made the puzzles and then made the situations. So I wasn't having to like role play a bunch of different characters. So it
Yeah.
worked out quite nicely.
Yeah.
I didn't like set it up to do that, but it's just worked out quite nicely that I can kind of just play off of you guys and see what you do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, yeah, it was good. Yeah, you're learning my lesson of make fights so much harder than you think they need.
Yeah.
Like it's a hard thing to balance, but like it, if you also I stand. What I tend to do is I'll never ever fudge dice rolls, but I do massively fudge monster stats. So you can make fucking 20 HP goblins with like AC of 14 or whatever.
I was regretting telling you their health halfway
Yeah.
through, and I was like, you're just murdering all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, goblins can hide as well. As a bonus.
These guys were stupid.
They were stupid. They were stupid and weak. But yeah, mate, that was really.
trying to remember.
But yeah, I think he wants it posted to
I
him.
know.
Oh, I
It's
see.
on my list of things to do.
Yeah, fair.